follow and subscribe, like, chit chat with me or whatnot. Other than that, if I've already read for you, they're $5, $10 for a spread, only on the broadcast. So if you contact me privately for a reading, the prices have changed. They're differently for private sessions. It's posted on my site. We can communicate about that as well. But it's $25 for 15 minutes, $50 for a half hour, and $100 for an hour. Those are for my private sessions. But throughout the live, $5 if I have read for you already, $10 for spreads. I do have a general we're going to go through. It's going to be the clarity spread. I'll only read them with these tonight. Let's see. Not the body. My eyes are lost to my soul. Please allow me to check. Please open up to the energy of the collective. Any viewers that may come in and watch the read that need to get a message, what do you have for them? Outdoors, Archangel Jophiel. Spirit is saying you are spending too much time inside. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. It didn't work?
Nope, I'll do it right away.
Okay. Well, I'll call you when I'm ready to read it this one.
Maybe because it just happened longer adapters.
Yeah.
Maybe because the two big adapters got mixed up or something.
I don't think so.
Well, I think so.
What else do we have? Ooh. Bunch of cards. Life review. Archangel Jeremiel. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is imbalanced. Welcome. And then we have remember who you are. Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Sensitivity. Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. What are the messages we have for those out there? I'm looking at the message. What do they need to hear? Dang it, guys. Victory. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. My cards are flopping out, so I'm giving them to you guys. I'm not going to keep putting them back in. Divine order. Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Spiritual understanding, Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. And then we have patience, Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So you still got to put in the work. Still got to put in the time. Hey, Angelina, how are you? Welcome. That's enough of that. Thank you, Spirit. I still have my offering and things out from earlier. Still got my water sitting over there with the bay leaves in there and the Himalayan salt just to kind of collect the energies. Hey, welcome. The Himalayan salt and stuff in the water and the bay leaves is definitely to just kind of keep the energy in here clean. It absorbs negative energy, gives you clarity. So I'll always keep that in here. And then when I'm done with that water, I'm going to take it into the crossroads right there in the street and I'm going to dump it. Supposed to dump it out at a crossroads or something, or bury it or something like that. Take back your power, Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Step into that strength. It may be hard if you're going through things, but you know, step into it. You can do this. Divine order, bottom of the deck. Say you love me. That's just you love. That's just you love. How are you? Ooh, we have abundance out here. The Empress, standing in your power, maybe ending a difficult cycle here with someone, cutting away something that is no longer serving you. It could be for someone who is emotionally unavailable. They could not be speaking, but definitely keeping an eye or watching you or whatnot, trying to wait for the perfect time to come in and to kind of heal the situation here. But I feel like after this ending, after you've cut it away, you're definitely a different person. You're definitely in a high vibration, nurturing, creating. You may not be accepting a lot of communication, or other people may be intimidated by this, or they may not be coming forward. That's why there is a delay in communication. What is the biggest fear or distraction that the collective that the viewers are dealing with? I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, you're right now. The biggest distraction or fear that you're dealing with is all the different options that you have. I see that you're confused. You're trying to decide which direction you should go, what's going to benefit you, where your opportunity is. Like, is it in this option? Is my blessing? Is my is what I'm looking for in this particular offer, or is it this one? You may be kind of worried about making the wrong decision here. Yeah, this is about attaining some kind of wealth here. And so this is definitely going to affect you in life. This is what direction should I go? Where am I going to get my blessings to fulfill the gains that I'm trying to get in life here? You could be getting money or something. So when you do get money or when you do have this foundation, that's why you start exploring these options to decide what you're going to do. I will let you know when. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to waste time. I think that if you had any large money or received a lump sum of money in the past, you may have wasted it here, thinking that you were focusing on something, but it never really amounted to anything. And I don't think you want to do it this time. So you're really looking at these options, really trying to decide what you should do. This could also even be research. Don't be held back by fear, though. Because see, if you let fear hold you back, you're going to waste a lot of this money because you're working on the wrong things or going into the wrong offers here. So don't invest in all of them. Find a partnership that is going to work here with you. This is institution. Yeah, you could have just been working with something or working in a situation where you were doing what you were supposed to do, but maybe it just didn't have order. Maybe there was some kind of rebellious energy here. Unstable. Yeah, you preferred to be away from this. If there was any peace that was taking place, you weren't there. It's like a stuck pain energy. This could deal from childhood. This could also have something to do with the church even. Yeah, you have trust issues moving forward. Very worried. So release that fear. Your biggest fear and distraction right now is exploring options, not wanting to waste time. You've dealt with situations in the past where you're trying to cooperate or follow some kind of order and you wasted a lot of time here. So that has a lot of fear as to why you don't want to make the same mistakes again. So you're getting stuck on these options. Hey, King, you're getting stuck on these options here. Yeah, there could be some communication coming in from somebody. They may be kind of emotional. They do want to heal it, but be careful. Make sure they're emotionally available and they're not just here for the same selfish reasons that they were before. A lot has been revealed that there's healing that needs to take place, something that is imbalanced, and there's a lot of conflict and drama, and somebody else is probably the culprit. Like, they start a lot of mess and then they run out and sneak off to new opportunities, and when they leave, everyone that they've been dealing with is like in conflict or fighting over something here or having a lot of heavy tension. And then the other person that caused it collects what they came to get, they look back at it, and they run off real quick like they're scared and go after a brand new opportunity here. Yeah, this is the person who's not really going to get an opportunity because they're not getting the opportunity that they want. It could be in money or in life. They're not emotionally available and they're stuck pouting here. It takes courage to go after what it is that you want here. It's going to take a dramatic change to kind of end the foundation that you've been standing on if it is faulty and if it's not giving you what you want. Yeah, you don't want to look back. You look back, you're going to see it's like trying to go downhill. There's going to be a lot of conflict here. Getting back down. After you get all the way up to the mountain, you might as well just keep on going. Turning back around, you're going to face those same demons. Same thing you just got through. Cool. I'm not following the spread. I'm just kind of going through and asking the questions just for the sake of time. How are you, King? How's your weekend been? You've been ghost on social media. I don't like it when that happens. I mean, where the heck is King at? What is he doing? Living his life? Come back. He's busy. He doesn't need his phone. Where do they need to focus their time and attention at instead? Aw. You got some melatonin? should they focus their attention at instead? Where's their attention better served? Where's their attention and their focus better served? Not on opportunities that you know you should miss here. You should really focus on that fear. I think there's a leap of faith that needs to be taken, and you're surrounded by fear here, and you need to take it. You need to balance out your emotions. This could be going towards someone here. Someone who you've been giving to, maybe someone that wasn't offering the opportunity before now wants to come and be consistent and offer something. What? So then you gotta take 2 shots of some Crown, maybe 3 or 4, and then close the door, and then take 2 melatonin. Kidding. What alcohol help? Nothing alcohol can't fix. I know, I see that. Oh, what about Benadryl? You can take 2 Benadryl. You get about a good 20-30 minutes. Trying to help you sleep. Ending here, yeah, Scorpio energy could be an ending here taking place, cutting away something. So you possibly need to let go of your fear and take that leap of faith, balance out your emotions, and allow yourself to cut away things that are no longer serving you here so you can have balance. And I feel like you've been focusing and investing a lot and you're not getting the turnaround that you want to see, but it's because you're being held back by fear. You're not taking the leap of faith and doing what it is that you need to do. Spoon, Hap says hello. King says hello to you all. It's time for you to be abundant. Somebody could be looking at you as an empress here, wanting to be with you here. And I feel like this could also be you standing in your power here, feeling like you are abundant. There's a situation that has suffered an ending, but I feel like there's some kind of, you may have a difficult conversation here with someone who's emotionally closed off here, possibly down, and very stern, very strict. They could be kind of abusive with their words with this King of Swords, someone that you might not be able to trust. They're trying to use their words to control the situation, to get what they want, because they speak out of a selfish standpoint. They're only concerned about their own emotions. So if someone wants to get back into your life, they want you for what it is you do for them. You're very abundant here. There's nothing wrong with them being sad and down about it here, but they have to be able to offer you something. And because they come with that King of Swords in reverse, they're still seeking to have their way here. And this person is in conflict. He's not leading right. He's controlling. Yeah, I feel like you need to make a decision here. And I feel like you're ignoring it because you don't want to be involved in conflict. So you're just slowly just trying to ignore it until it like fades out. It's like, move forward. It's waxing crescent moon is up in this card here. That's about courage. That's about faith. That's about moving forward. You know, and I feel like you're just trying to wait for things to kind of settle out. You don't want to take any action because you don't want to jump back into the fight. You don't have time for that here. You see it as being a situation that you built for a long time that has a faulty foundation. You know, I don't know if it's poverty, but it definitely isn't riches. We definitely aren't happy, you know, and everybody in all peace. So it's like, I don't want to go back into that situation here. I want to go look for something else. You know, I feel like you could be feeling out in the cold, kind of depressed in what it is you're trying to build for yourself, or things aren't necessarily looking up, could be suffering here. You're waiting on your ships to come in, definitely going out, trying to explore a brand new adventure here after a tower situation has taken place. You may be looking back at that tower situation, just looking at it, you know, trying to recant like everything that has happened.
They not put the trash can.
Okay, just pick it up. Yeah, new enjoyment's coming in here. Very quickly, communication is going to offer a lot of releasing and healing, especially if there was some kind of something that didn't go in your favor, something that has just been off, just been unfair. Nothing is adding up how it's supposed to. There will be the opportunity to release, bring love in this, share your love, release your emotions, be honest. But when this communication comes in, it will be like somebody will come back to like start something with you. This is new enjoyment. I don't want to say reconciliation because you don't have to reconcile, but someone will be coming back around to communicate here and to release and heal some things. Someone's a little bit upset at the way things are. This isn't how they see it being, and I see that you're just focusing in on work, and they think that maybe you're ignoring the imbalance here. What's wrong? We have to correct this issue here. I feel like you just got really hurt very badly, not happy, and it's just kind of moving on. If it's going to be dark out here, it's going to be dark out here. Let's go. You're really about being independent, and you're not sure if you want to move back towards that situation. Take it how and or where it resonates. If it's not you, it could be the feelings of the other person. Let's look into seeing what past influences. to let go of? What past influences do we need to let go of? And what is a useful past experience? I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel connecting to the energy of the collective. What past experience do they need to let go of? What happened in the past or occurred in the past for the collective that they need to let go of here? You spoke some truth to somebody. You spoke some clarity to somebody and they didn't value it. You told them what you wanted here, how you wanted to move forward, how you wanted to have something solid. You were very strong, very courageous. I feel like almost like you stood up for yourself in that sense. You didn't have any fear. You were being honest. You were being genuine about what it is that you wanted here. Speaking in good truth. And somebody heard you here and they may have acted like they valued the same thing, but they didn't because they mishandled that. Yeah, they were just looking for the gain of it. Like you had this 10 of Pentacles, you had this foundation, they saw it coming in, so they were going to reap that benefit of it, and they did misuse it, and they probably didn't care about your environment or the environment that they were in. They feel like this cycle could have been over, could have been open, like they can just continue on. You know, I don't know how long they felt that this was going to go, but they were going to ride it all the way to the end. They felt like they manifested this for themselves. This was the opportunity, so you possibly could be dealing with an opportunity here, but someone who doesn't know value. Remember, if they don't know value, when you see yourself as valuable, they're not going to understand you. They don't get this. They don't understand value. You know, I feel like this person, they put in a lot of effort, but they waste a lot of what they create for themselves. A lot of the fruits of their labors here. That slows things down for them. Yeah, they're trying to manifest and get themselves out of a situation, but it's like it just keeps getting farther and farther away. A lot of communications about it, but nothing coming in, you know. I'm trying to manifest this, I want it, but it's not coming in. I think it's because they're not really focused. They have a new opportunity and they waste their gains and they think that they're working to like save and working to have money, but as soon as it comes in, it's going out. If you need to have more time available to yourself to work, we're spending it and wasting it elsewhere and then running back and doing what we have to do and then taking all of our work and then wasting it where we're going, you know, here. Somebody wishes for independence. Somebody is standing very independently, very strong. They're out here pushing, very confident, waiting on their ships to come in. They can see it in the horizon. It's just only a matter of time, maybe 3 days. Who knows? Could be 3 weeks. I hear weeks too. I hear 3 days. I also hear 3 weeks. Within that time frame, you know, whatever it is you're waiting on, whatever's coming in, whatever you've been standing confidently going after, feeling very much so in your power, independent and sustained, aware. You know something's coming in. We're just waiting on it to get here now. We're just waiting. Yeah, waiting to kind of, we do need to wait out. We're trying, somebody's still holding on to this, but there's a cycle that hasn't really closed out. I think it may be over or whatever has happened has kind of been cut away, but we have to accept it and move forward, and someone just cannot accept it here. There is possibly healing here, Gemini energy coming in, if not for the other person and you in this situation, definitely for you. I feel like the burdens are finally being released of a situation that just was not working out. This could be a commitment or something that we thought we were all doing, but people, it's like being together. No, since this is an institution and we got 3 of Pentacles, it's like being at work, right? They have their guidelines, there's the employee handbook, this is how we're supposed to process our work today, but we just not working well together. It's like you tell me to do one thing and then you switch it up, and then I try to do this and you say it's wrong, and then I ask you for something, you don't get back with me, you don't really know, you gotta check the books. I'm done with this shit. Apply it to whatever situation. There was something that was expected out of us, we weren't working well together, and somebody's like, I'm done. And now it's like this delay, or we're not reaching out to each other, or you're not accepting someone, and you just kind of like close yourself in trying to decide where you should go now. You know, I don't even know how heavily you're focusing in on this situation. You're trying to heal from issues of the past and move forward. Possibly even thinking about when you offered to someone who wasn't accepting your love and you saw it, but you continued to offer. That could have a lot to do with the failure. What is a useful past experience? Push these up here. What is a useful past experience? Look, somebody's not giving up though. Somebody's more aware of what's going on here and they know to kind of look twice, but someone's not giving up. Useful past experience. Show me useful past experience for the collective. Useful past experience. Sorry, checking messages. Hey Deb, how are you? I am. Sorry, it got so late. But yep, I was coming back. I had to stop, had to get dinner, recorded the week and stuff, and then came in here and chilled. And I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and get on. Looked up some readings for birds and all that stuff, like I mentioned earlier. So I feel like the pastful experience that you've had is going to be useful to you right now. At some point, you weren't really burdened. You know, if there was something going on, it really didn't have nothing to do with you. You were all about yourself and your journey and where you were going. You weren't really letting anything attach themselves to you in a negative way. You were traveling light here. Maybe you didn't have a lot of responsibilities or things. You could kind of go and do what it is that you want to do. Remember that freedom. That freedom of not being in fear, knowing that you were on a journey, knowing that you have to explore things, and when you get there, you'll learn and you're looking forward to it. Yes, absolutely, ma'am. I appreciate you. If you need anything, it's the Cash App, $TAK317, and PayPal is the Aries Knowing at Gmail. They're $5 tonight for a question, $10 for a spread. I appreciate you. Beautiful past experience. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Especially as regards to love, you were such a person that was about action. If you saw somebody that wasn't offering right or you didn't like them, it was fine. You were probably dating, seeing a bunch of people here at this time. I feel like if there were difficult endings, you just kind of let them go and walked away from any kind of competition. Like, oh, that loss. You know, you just weren't about it. You were going after something different here, trying to seek enjoyment here. Yeah, you were cutting off lovers real quick. Useful past experience. You didn't let people get attached to you. You were traveling light here. You had a lot of effort, you know, like you were probably still exhausted, probably working towards a lot of things, but you had your guard up a little bit more around people. Yeah, because of past situations that you had. So this reminds me of being like 18 when you're free. Like, man, I done went through stuff in high school. I didn't follow people, forget that mess. I wonder where I'm about to go now. I'm not giving up. I've put in a lot of work and effort here, and that's behind me as kind of like my I got you, King. Kind of like my resume in a sense. So you've had tower situations in the past, and right now we're just looking ahead. We're not gonna let that stop us. We have our whole lives ahead of us, so we find our confidence and we get ready to move forward. Yeah, you were on a journey. You let spirit speak to you. You never gave up on that, and you trusted yourself, your dreams, things that, like sometimes, for example, I don't know why I'm getting 18, but like when you're 18 years old and you just got the world, you just know how life is about to be, and your parents and people may say life ain't like that. It ain't gonna be this way. It ain't gonna be that way. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm not giving up on my dreams. I'm gonna find out. You know, I've seen this. I've heard that. I've learned this. Let me go look into it. Maybe the reason why it didn't turn out well for you is because you didn't look into it. But I'm young. Let me go ahead and do it, man. I remember 18. I miss 18. I think about 18 all the time. I've been thinking about 18 since I turned 19. like we're getting old. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you didn't have good friends back then either, you know, and maybe as a, you know, when you're young, you probably don't have stable friends. Me too. I miss having little bills, you know, like car insurance, my phone bill, putting gas in my little Fiero, stuff like that. Going to school. Even in college, like all I had to do was get up and go to class, man. Get up and go to class, study and do your work, and you can party all weekend. That's all you gotta do. I think you were so independent, but I think back in the day, any stresses that you had, you were worrying if you were going to meet someone that you were connected with here. I think that you loved yourself, and I think you felt like in life you're going to meet, like along this path as you're going, you're going to meet someone, and that's going to be your mate. And I think you possibly overstressed that a tad bit, you know? Yeah, dealing with a lot of sadness here, and possibly in regards to love, not having a lot of abundance in love, but overall in life being very fulfilled. You know, you have the Nine of Cups, we just missing that 10. And I feel like we've had a lot of opportunities here, but even though those opportunities didn't work out, you always had a restart, you always had a blessing, you always got back to enjoying life here. You've always been covered, and then you just move forward even more proactively, even more determined towards getting that enjoyment that you want. You didn't take a lot of time apart. It was just like, you know, let's go back out. You know, my friends, let's go to a party. Let's go to dinner. Oh, I heard about this class. You want to take a spinning class? You want to do a Zumba class? Oh, we're traveling. Like, we were just so, like, yeah, you had like a bad thing that you probably was sad about for a couple of days, couple of weeks, maybe crossed your mind for a month or so, but you were getting back out there. There were so many people out there that you didn't know. So you were exploring the world, you know. Now, since we all been here for a little minute, it's like, how much farther can we go? If I go there, I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need that. Now I gotta take all this stuff with me. I can't just drop it. If I drop it, what are people gonna say? I've been here for so long. This has been the normal. And if I pick up and move, I may change this environment that I become comfortable with, and I may never be able to go back. You didn't care about none of that stuff back when you were 18 or whenever you were in this phase where you were just super free. I feel like this is the beginning of your life. Like you didn't care about any of that stuff. We were trying to see what was out there. Get back into that same type of energy. It's going to be useful to you during this time. But yeah, that's what I have. I mean, I didn't go to that many parties, but I'm sure you did something. I went to we was out at the bars and stuff when I was in college. We had a lot of parties. I was at the parties and after parties. Your girl was there. Okay. I wasn't like the life of the party. I was just there, I was chilling. I had people that I talked to, but I was there. I'm trying to go back. I go back in my thoughts all the time, like, man, it was so much fun. Not even in college? Did you go to school or something? Like after you turned 18, I went to a university for like 2 years, and I went to a community college for a little bit. And that, I didn't really party in community college because I had my own apartment then. I had Leah. I didn't want to party in. Me and my friends would still go do stuff. We go get sushi, like what, every 2 weeks we go get sushi. We drink glasses of wine. We go get our nails done, go shop. So maybe not partying, but you were enjoying life, doing activities. How about that? You were doing activities. You were having fun. Yeah. Possibly something like that. You ain't go to no clubs, man. When I turned 18, after I graduated from high school, me and my friends, we went to a club called Hammerjacks in Dayton. I don't even think Hammerjacks is still open. In Dayton, Ohio. Man, we went out, had a shocking experience in the club for the first time at 18. I'd never been. Getting all kind of groped and stuff. It was fun back in the day. Could nobody really see you. Y'all be in there dancing and stuff. It was cool. You think you'd have met the one. It's really, he was so fine. He was looking at me. I wonder if I'm going to see him again. You did? Ours was fun. I only went one time. So it was fun that first time. And then the next day, we all went home that night, went to sleep, woke up the next day, got together, and went, and I got my belly button pierced. It's still pierced. We all got our piercings done. They had like a $10 sale going on at this new tattoo parlor place. We graduated. We was all hanging out in the city before everybody left for school. Oh, good. Have fun. You better find a party. I know they have icebreakers and stuff going on, even if you're in a community college. I know they have things that you all can do, or they're possibly a university close. You can go to any other university. When you're in college, like, it's almost like an open invitation on the weekends to go to a different school and party and be like, oh, I go to so-and-so. Oh, man. Well, you got to do it now. Okay? Well, when they get better. That was kind of fun. We went to a strip club one time. We was like, oh, my God. It was fun, though. We just did a bunch of little different things. We tried a whole bunch of stuff. All right. What do we need to cultivate at this time? What does a collective need to cultivate? We're almost done here, guys. What does a collective need to cultivate? We'll do our privates. You let people return back into your life that caused you grief. Or you may think about sneaking out on somebody, like, you know what, I'm out of here, I'm done, and then you cause a lot of grief to a situation, so you decide to come back, or once you get over that grief, or if you can't stop thinking of it, you decide to return back, still be open to the opportunity. You may let people who abuse you and mistreat you and who are not honest with you return back into your life more times than they should. They come back here because they know you're in grief, or you are in grief, and you may be happy, and then they extend you out a cup and you let it in. But this person is almost like they may blame you for what happened, or they're still negative, so they haven't accepted faults. There's still conflict and still drama, but you decide to go back in. I don't know if it's a third party situation or not, but you decide to go back in and work with them here and try to have a solid foundation. Maybe they are partnered here with someone else, or maybe they are partnered with you, but they're working with other people. It doesn't have to be. But if it's none of those situations, you decide to partner with somebody who brings a lot of conflict and a lot of drama. That's third party, y'all. Third party ain't even just relationship. It could also be you being with somebody, happy with someone, and you decide to work with them, but you know that they come with baggage because it's like them coming to you saying, "Hey, here, me and this other person, we got all this stuff going on." There can be a bunch of people around them that are always fighting and in competition, and you will have to deal with that and learn the ropes around that. I got it. I did see it come through here. I heard my what's his face go off. I'm almost done here with this spread, and then I'll go ahead and I will take care of you, ma'am. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. So I think you need to work on that. You need to practice self-love in regard to that. When somebody puts you through stress here, don't like cry and really be in your feelings and begging for them back here. You need to trust your intuition with this situation as far as what you can do now. If you're the person that's constantly letting someone back in, you need to reevaluate that. If you're someone who is that deceptive person that continues to return back to that person and bring that to them, you need to think about the situation you're offering them. What it's doing for them. Is that something that they want? Be very honest with them about it. And maybe try to do things to kind of clear out that drama and tension if you can here. But you can't leave someone and then return back and still give them that same negative energy and think you all are going to have a different outcome. It's time to close out this cycle, especially if that's what your intuition is telling you. Close out the cycle and move forward. Move forward. Start something else here. Somebody may not ever emotionally understand this rest. I feel like somebody's resting, healing, and rejuvenating, and someone else is still very caught up in their emotions here, still very controlling. They're probably getting big mad right now here, probably thinking that either you are dating, having fun, going after a new opportunity here. You know, lacking the strength here, maybe building off ego here, trying to find love, and you're setting boundaries here, moving forward, but you're worried and having trust issues. That's how somebody's viewing you, or if that's how you feel, that is a message. But you're taking a break, and I think this King of Cups is thinking all those things. You know, thinking all those things. Ready to kind of release and lay down the burden, disappointed, feeling definitely attached to this situation, but wanting to offer it a new opportunity here, but holding back from rushing in. Yeah. Not knowing if you still feel the same way, if you still want to manifest and nurture this situation, possibly because you haven't reached out or responded to them. If they've reached out to you, you have not responded back to them here. You blocked them in some sense. It's almost like we are avoiding the connection. Show me the next step for the collective, please. I appreciate all 9 of you in here. Show me the next step for the collective. What is the next step for the collective at this time? Heal. Let's regain balance. It isn't even just as simple as healing. It's about regaining balance here, putting things in order, making sure that we're not giving too much of ourselves to the things that are desirable for us or that bring some kind of quick, emotions. That could be anything. It could be drinking. It could be going out partying. It could be sex. And you don't want to give too much into that chilling and hanging out to where you don't take care of your needs within your foundation and within self. We need things to be very balanced. Hey, how are you? We need things to be very balanced here. You could need to heal a connection here if you've had a break in communication with people, an argument here. I feel that you are definitely standing your ground here, but possibly you're not speaking. It's time that maybe we need to heal that situation. Maybe we need to give a little bit more to it here. I feel like at this time, just because of the tension and the emotions involved, that someone feels like they're better off just ignoring it here. But I feel like the balance do need to be scaled. So as you are on a move, as you are like moving out on your own, you're going to run into something that's going to be very balanced. Justice is going to be called on it, and you're going to feel very supported here. You're going to have a solid foundation or feel like you have a lot of abundance within you and with those around you here, and knowing that you're on a cycle here to start, and the cycle is not over yet. Here.
Thank you.
Close the door.
Ooh, it's hot.
I'm going to hear me. Inner strength. Show me the inner strength. Inner strength. Ooh. You're a very strong, confident person here. You can hold a grudge. You can definitely defend yourself. Like, nobody should really cross you here if you get upset. That's your inner strength. Use it for good. Use that confidence for good. Don't always use it to fight. Especially if people like annoy you here, don't use it to fight. Maybe just not give it that attention and focus yourself elsewhere. Don't come in and be upset and kind of go off and then run and leave out the situation just as quickly as you came in, hot and fiery. Tell people off and then leave. That's definitely an Aries trait. I do stuff like that. Don't try not to be within that energy. I think I was talking to my sister one time, and she was like, I almost pulled a U last night. And she was at work, and she said there was a situation where, she had to train someone, and they weren't really listening to her, but she knew that if she walked out the room, none of the other nurses would be able to do any work because it was her shift. One of them was like training, one of them was like an LPN or something. So because they weren't listening, she walked out of the room. And then the girl eventually came to her and everything, and the girl was sad, and she said she apologized to the girl and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, so at what point did you pull the me? Because I don't hear me, because I wouldn't have apologized. You weren't getting respect. So what are you talking about? And she was like, the walking out the room mad part. I was like, like, get out of here. So, sometimes that can happen. That was just a random story. But yeah, you do have strength. So maybe stand in your power a little bit more and direct that attention elsewhere. And because you are so strong, you don't have to give every situation attention. Yeah, like you don't have to give every situation that attention. They can be negative all day long, but if you stand in your power, it's not going to do anything but shut them up. And I don't really like that whole kill them with kindness thing, because you don't want to kill our collective with kindness. You want to heal them, give them life. That's if we kill them with kindness, we walk around with all these people who are dead. We're going to be dealing with tension and toxicity in mass amounts forever, and I don't think it's ever going to go away, but we can at least calm it down and have like some happy folks, do our best here. So don't focus on opportunities, don't give them the opportunity to pull you down and use all of that great powerful energy you have for negativity. Stand up and influence here. Yeah, you may have like trust issues. You may not be sure how to move forward. You're very abundant. You could be struggling with somebody reaching out to you here. I feel like it possibly will come, but I think you're going to be struggling trying to see if it's genuine or not. Should you trust it? Is it too small? Is it too small? Am I pregnant? Do I want to be pregnant? Do I want to have a child? Am I pregnant? Just take a test and find out if you are. Somebody's probably thinking, do they want to have kids? You're probably in childbearing years, and you're trying to say, I have these offers of people who want to, or a person who wants to have a child with me, or I'm thinking about it. No. Or I'm thinking about it. Should I do this? Should I accept this offer? Should I let him impregnate me? I don't know where that came from, but I do feel like this is a young man here, someone who's interested in sending out a message, and they may be too small for you, since they are coming to this Empress as a page. And I don't think you know if you want to nurture it. No matter how lay the cards down, y'all aren't really matching each other. The offer may be too small here, and you may be trying to see if they're genuine or not here. I feel like there was a difficult cycle that you kind of put to an end that caused you a lot of pain. And even after you ended that cycle, there were still burdens that you were still carrying from that situation. So, you may kind of make a solid decision for yourself that you just want to miss out on the opportunity. You don't want to take no more leaps of faith there. Sorry. Because you feel like somebody's deceptive. You've hung around and waited on them and saw that in time that you've dealt with them, that they've just been sneaky. They haven't been as forthcoming as you've been. They're a liar. What? I hate that. Was that Instacart? I hate when they do that. Or when they don't give you your drink, or they give you the wrong order, and they know they gave you the wrong order, but then they take off and you think that they have your order. I hate that. This one time, I was door dashing and I went on to Applebee's, and it was like a $60 order. It was me and Leah, right? And they said they delivered it, and we did not see it. I was so mad. It was so late. And then I finally looked and I saw the picture, and they set it at like the end of my porch. Like, my door is right here. They put it at the end of my porch on one of the little tree logs that I had out there. And I'm like, are you serious? They did give me my money back already, though. And I felt like, you know what, from all the bad deliveries and bad food and missing items that I got before, they probably owe me that $60. And they've gotten a bunch of my money. Aw, damn. Yeah. Did you get your stuff back, though? Did you get your money back? All right. Outside help or advice. That's the last one. Welcome, guys. What outside help or advisor does the collective have here? 2 flippers. You don't really trust them. You could have someone around you who's boss type energy. I feel like they do have really good advice. They do know what they're talking about, but they're a very stern, mean person. So that's why you don't know whether you can trust them. Maybe it's the attitude that comes from them. Overbearing. Someone who, when they're talking, they could talk from, like, they have a lot of information, but they could talk in a sense of trying to control what it is that you do. They're not giving you the freedom to take that advice and do what it is that you want to do with it here. But it's someone who's very strict about how they see life and about how they run their life here. I feel like this person is healing here, healing their heart, so you may eventually come out of this. If this is you, you may eventually come out of this here, especially healing from something that's already taken place. But right now, whoever is around you, if this is another individual, they, because of what they went through and how they've healed and how hard it was for them to heal, is almost like a rock healing back up together. I don't even know if they do that, but because they were trying, so they could still be heartbroken in the sense from a past situation. But that's why the walls are so high around them. If this is you, that's your situation. You went through a lot, and you got your walls high, and you don't trust a lot of people here, or a lot of people don't trust you because of how guarded you are here. You're worried about risking a loss. Now you do want to go out here, you want to explore, you want to adventure. You want to find your strength to do it, but you set some very strict boundaries for yourself, and you feel like you put those boundaries in place because you were hurt so bad before. I mean, anytime you see a tower and the three of swords, I mean, that was pretty shocking. So I feel like you're ready to put like an ending. You're ready to cut away what hasn't served you here, the grief of it. And since that has taken place, we're moving forward. Moving forward here. Giving is definitely in here, so you may be in a better position here financially. You may have more time to divide out your life. You may have been able to focus on yourself enough, get yourself back together, stand within your power, make sure everything is balanced on your end, and then you can start doing that extra stuff here. But I don't think you're going to do a lot. You know, it's not going to be without malice, but just a little bit here. You're feeling very abundant here, very abundant. Having a rebirth here. Feeling ahead. Could be welcoming in new blessings here, this Empress. Tis what it is. Solid foundation here. I feel like there could have been a relationship that you weren't completely satisfied in. You do not know if this is your Ten of Cups here, but it could have a rebirth here. I feel like, possibly not. It may come back around again, but you may not find it as something fulfilling. And even though someone is offering you love here, I feel like you're not willing to risk it here. You don't want to be naive. You're trying to be very carefree. I think they hold you back. You're not trying to move towards them. You want to have some kind of balance and justice and disharmony. And I feel like you just kind of want to heal. Now, you may not have gotten the closure because I feel like there's still some misunderstandings, some things that were never fully expressed. So you may not have gotten the closure that you needed. You still don't know what's true and what isn't true. What was your imagination and what was your intuition and what this person said. Like I said, you never know where you stand with a liar. But I feel like you just made a difficult decision. And you didn't feel like you had to communicate it with anyone. Maybe someone else doesn't feel like they have to communicate it with you, or they're not speaking with you. But I feel like, you're out in the cold, or you're sending someone out in the cold, and you're a little bitter about it. You're a little upset. Like, you brought this on yourself. I'm not going to explain it to you, and the decision is made. I'm moving on, or I'm allowing you to move on here. No longer being open to a situation. I feel like you still have some emotional attachment to it. You still have a love for it. And how we're going to take care of that grief and things is we're going to take a break, we're going to contemplate, and we're going to heal. So even if I still have feelings, even if I'm still there, I'm determined to heal from this here. I feel like there could be someone coming to you for an opportunity. Possibly they looked for it elsewhere and couldn't get the movement that they wanted to. Or you've been moving someplace else and couldn't get it. But I feel like with there's a new opportunity being offered, or that somebody wants to give to you, or something coming in, or somebody looking for it. Somebody's running away from it. You may have offered something to somebody and now you're leaving it. I'm not sure if it was the right thing to do. Just to read. That was the clarity spread. I hope that resonated for you all somewhere. Different parts of the reading could have resonated, or it could be someone that you're dealing with or someone around you here. All right. All right, let me get to the list here for the reads. Readings tonight are $5. Spreads are $10. If this is your first time here, first time seeing me, follow, like, give me some feedback, give me some love here, y'all. And you can get your first question free. And then after that, they're $5. Good. I'm glad it resonated with you, Dad. Oh, good. They better. I'll be mad that I have to wait until the morning, and they should give you some of your money back, Can I get a discount? Call the manager. I think you should take 20% off my order for the inconvenience. We needed those groceries. You're supposed to be dependable. Call and get some money back, girl. All right, so we have Deb. Let me know what question you have and what you're looking for, general or whatnot here. King, same for you. Let me know what you need, sir. And yes, that was for the general audience, Salem. I'm glad it resonated with you. Okay, please be sure to follow. Give me a like or something here. Give me your sign and then let me know what your question is. I see you. I see you, Janae. I have you added. Let me know your sign and what your question is. And Deb, I'm just waiting on you. Let me know what you need for your reading. Write down questions, guys. Gotcha, Kate. To be healed. Yes, for the question, I just kind of pull on your question and tell you what I get for a spread. Based off of your decision, it'll be something like this, you know. Just like a regular spread, we'll have different areas that we can look at. I'll go through and clarify if I need to, and you'll get more. It's more of like a full reading. A full spread can be anywhere from 5 and over. I try not to go all the way up to 15 on here because we'll be pulling all day. I think the max I'll do on live is like 10, a 10 card spread for you here. If you want to go any higher than that, I like to do that privately. And even if it's only like a 5 card spread or something like that, it's gonna be a bomb ass read. So not tooting my horn or anything, but I've been reading and doing this stuff for over a year, enough to like know, like, even if it's a 3 card spread, sometimes you get more out of it than you think. Okay, just let me know. You get more out of it than you think. Let's see. Okay, let me get you Salem here. Did you follow me? Give me a like or something. Okay, thank you. All right. Oh, girl, I'm in the same. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm about to start reading, guys. If anyone else wants to read or anything like that, if you commented or whatnot, I will get you once I'm done. Starting with you, Deb. Just, be open. Let me come in. He definitely wants to see where this goes. I don't think he's putting everything out on the table, but he's interested in it. I think he has feelings for you as well. He doesn't see anything that is toxic. I don't know if he's been in a toxic relationship in the past, but he's definitely open to exploring this path here with you. There could be a little bit of fear here because he wants to make sure that you all do not become toxic here. Whatever he was dealing with in the past, it's over and it's done, but he definitely is still having trouble accepting it. So that's why there could be some kind of fear in moving forward here. I see you being very, very carefree about this, just trying to go into it and explore the journey with him here. I think he's trying to do that as well. Yeah, whatever has taken place before, he has walking away from here. What's the energy between them, though? What's the energy between them? You guys are having trouble getting off the ground, though, with an opportunity. I feel like one was offered, but maybe it was denied or someone didn't pay attention to it, so they decided to kind of sneak off and go do something else. But I think now maybe there was a misunderstanding, so now they kind of want to come back like, hey, did I really see what they were offering? I felt like they waited for you to come in for some time or to come back towards them or to re-offer it to them, and you haven't. But they're definitely interested in recovering with you. I think before, if something happened, it was just toxic, or they got out of something toxic here they're walking away from. So they could have been, could have had a little bit of fear. I see that they've broken free though. They want to be free, even though it's hard, even though it hurts. Scorpio energy. They have walked away and they want a brand new beginning here. They don't want to waste no time with you here though. I feel like they think that they put in a lot of time and work here with you, or they have somewhere and they've lost a lot, so they just want to recover it. Yeah, he doesn't want to waste what he's put in. If something happened between you all, he could be a little disappointed right now and kind of sad, and he's not letting go of this. Like I feel like he wants it. Like he wants the opportunity here. He wants to have more here with you, because it does a lot for him too. At the same time, having those things with him, he's seeking for some kind of change. If you all aren't talking, you will be soon. So he just kind of wants to know. I think there's still some things that he's kind of breaking free from. So if he was doing something kind of shady before, maybe he didn't see it. It's like, nah, maybe I didn't see that offer. That's what I have for you. Good. I'm glad that resonated. Here it is. Those are my pen. I think I think he's disappointed in what has happened. I think he's interested in the opportunity with you. Yeah, maybe that's why you couldn't take it. Yeah, like a wasted effort, lost victory here. He probably was hoping on that. Yeah. Aww. I don't know what he wanted to share with you. He wanted you all possibly to have a really nice time. Yeah. He wanted to have a really nice time. That was a time for him to like release and connect with you. And I don't know what happened, but maybe you all haven't talked since then. If you haven't, you will soon. You will soon. He may not be as giving anymore. He may be kind of selfish. I don't know what he put into that night or whatever, but it was just like, it was a waste. I did all this stuff. I don't know if he had to work or something or what. I don't know what he had to do, but I felt like he put a lot into it and it went down the drain because he really wanted to have a good time with you, I think. That is your read, honey. King, I'm on you. Aw. You okay? That's not your reading, Salem. I haven't got to you yet, ma'am. That was for them. I'm going to do King, I'm going to do Janaya, and then I have you, okay? We're going to get into that. Don't tell me anymore. Shh. Don't tell me anymore. He just wanted to connect with you. You know, connect, release. That was, I think, if he's been holding on to something or looking for a new beginning, he was having hope for it. And I think that was kind of like, dang, I don't have hope for it. I thought, you know, I found this person that I liked and I was getting ready to move forward. Now I have to sit here and deal with my pain and the sadness of my last situation. He was hoping to be like in a new energy, like I found someone, let me share, let me start, you know. He was looking for a good time. Yeah. I think he was looking forward to it. Those little outings, I think, mean a lot. We get to know each other here. He can finally like release what he's been holding on to. Okay, King, what past traumas is he unaware of that still need to be healed? I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the most to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. What past traumas is he unaware of that still need to be healed? There was a failure that you had somewhere. Maybe maybe you were doing really good, having a lot of success. A lot of people were cheering you on and seeing you do very well, and you had a failure. Since that maybe something didn't go your way, something that you were heading towards, you were hoping to have a victory there, and you didn't get it. So now, as far as moving forward and taking action, you're kind of at a standstill. I feel like you still want to go, but you're not sure where to push off at. You haven't released and healed from that yet. So that still kind of stings. You're very welcome. Okay. The heck they throw out their card? They probably threw glass out. I hate when they do ish like that. I don't think he is either. Not at all. He didn't get that kind of energy like that. I didn't see clear energy. Yeah, but whatever it is you haven't fully released yet, you haven't seen the blessing in it yet, King. I feel like you've had other offers or other people trying to offer you, trying to kind of lift you up to let you know that this is okay to kind of let go of, like it's fine, and you just don't see it that way. What's he doing here with the King of Wands in reverse? What's he doing here with the King of Wands in reverse? You're not sure. You have not, like I said, he's ready. He's ready to go back out, but it's going to have to be right. Like, I feel like there's something that's hesitant. I don't know if you're worried about investing or putting into a lot anymore because you know that setbacks can happen. I feel that you're just kind of blocking yourself off here, still in worry, waiting for healing. But I feel like the healing is here. I just feel like something about you doesn't want to accept it. I don't know if it's your pride or like this isn't what I wanted, but like healing is here. The time to go after a new goal is here. And I feel like you just kind of have like your wall up against it because you're worrying. So to kind of like defend yourself from worrying here, you don't speak to it. You just kind of, I don't know if you're isolating yourself, but you do a lot of looking, you know, and then you stay trapped in your mind with all of your thoughts instead of communicating them. But it's like healing is here. So release, you know, Aquarian energy, release. It's okay to communicate about what you want, to talk about your struggles, to admit that something happened here. And perhaps it was out of your control because we all deal with it here, but healing is here for you. It's been here for you for a while, but I feel like we've been like avoiding it, like something about stepping over it, maybe make something so final or seal something in, but it's been final and sealed in for a while. So it's just like that understanding here. It's just something that you really wanted. I feel that just did manifest for you the way you wanted to. And you're carrying a lot of extra burdens here. Yeah, and it makes you upset too at the same time. Trust your intuition about how abundant you are and what you can produce. True. Be very abundant here. Trust your intuition. You're not done producing. You're not done nurturing things. I think you know that. It sounds like you got the Midas touch. Like you know everything around you glows. You're not done yet. That's probably why this Page of Cups turned around in reverse here. I feel like they may have tried. I don't know if you read it at first, but maybe when they tried, I don't know if you were defensive with them, but maybe that's why they haven't reached back out. Clarify for me this Page of Cups, the way it fell out for me, please. Yeah, they're not sure. I think they tried to offer you an opportunity here, tried to change it. And I felt like I don't know what your reaction was to them here, but I don't think you were having it. I think somebody told you to be very free. I think you acted like you didn't need it. Yeah, you had a very close connection with whoever this individual was, but you just kind of pulled back. You weren't really giving anything. You just kind of wanted to be free of your responsibilities. Not sure if you could trust them. Not sure if you should let them know what it was you wanted to do. I felt like you could have told them your plans, but instead of telling them your plans, you stayed silent about it, and you didn't say anything here. Yeah, I think you're thinking about returning back to something, feeling like you rebelled against something. That if people are there learning and if people are there are following a certain way of being, and maybe you decided that you didn't need it, but maybe there are people there who are benefiting from it. I don't know if you're thinking about returning back to it. You definitely have been broken down a little bit here. Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. Yeah, just because it got harder getting to the point. I felt like it got difficult communicating with people who you thought were supposed to be with you and on your side. And you probably had a lot of side. If you have a no contact with somebody now, you've had them in the past with people here, and you possibly had to let that energy go and just trying to take time to just try to rest and heal. So I feel like somebody offered something to you, and I felt like I don't know how well you communicated back, but I don't think you really wanted to give too much of it here. Are they still there for him? Are they still there for him? Absolutely here. Whenever you're ready to step up to the plate and be motivated to move forward, they are right there to support you. But I think somebody felt like they can't get to you when you're in worry. I feel like if you open the door and you let them back in here and share it with them, because I feel like they know it too. They're not dumb, but you have to let them help, you know? And they could have a tad bit of, I don't think so. They see that you're worried, that you're feeling kind of trapped. If you reach out to them, yeah, they're going to take action on it. They can't tell you what's going to happen, but they can help you put things into perspective and in that situation once and for all and start back forward with some new boundaries here. Whoever this person is, you may not be speaking to them right now because of conflict or some kind of disagreement that could have taken place here, and you're kind of holding back from them. I feel like this is you. Look how standing the same way, you know? And you're not, and I'm not saying that you're broken, but possibly you dealt with situations where how you feel about yourself, how you think you are, isn't necessarily being reflected in situations that you're going through, and your emotions are, and people are kind of like coming. I don't want to say coming for you here, but I think you dealt with something that kind of broke you down a little bit. And it's okay to be broken down. It doesn't mean that you're broken. It just means that you had to, you had to probably had to take a step back and kind of reevaluate yourself, almost like a shock. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Like when you turn 18 and you have to know what the world is, and you think it's one way, and they say you're gonna be shocked when you get out there. I think you just dealt with something that just kind of hurt you a little bit here. You're not broken. You're feeling. You were feeling broken. Feeling down. Feeling down. And I don't know what this trauma is. This could be something, just like success, honestly. It could be like success, something that you were trying to bring together for yourself. Yeah. Heavy trust issues, or somebody is feeling like they can't approach you here, but they know that like you're going through things here. That they could probably tell because your guard is up here. But they're watching. Just tap them in when you're ready. Whoever this person is. There's somebody close to you here. I don't know if you all are talking right now or had a situation where you all aren't talking, and it was about this ending. But they're just waiting on you to tap them back in. And that is your reading, King. Whatever has hurt you, let it go. There's no more opportunity there. I feel like this is in regards to business here. It's okay. It's okay. We'll see what's coming for you here. Just finished King. I'm gonna do Janaya here over on Spoon, and then it's you. Yours will probably resonate with you a whole lot better, Salem. So, all right, Janaya. Pisces Sun, Moon, Aries Rising. You're very welcome. Let me know if you need something else. I did get I see you, Deb. I got your Cash App. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. She left? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take care of her. If she comes back in here, she can get her reading. Opening up to the energy of Janaya, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Aries Rising. How does he feel about her? Is she wasting her time? Is she wasting her time with him? Is she wasting her time with him? Will the situation improve? Will the situation improve? He feels unstable with you here. He feels like you guys are not working well together, that you all are supposed to have some kind of happiness here, but yet there's no stability with how you all feel. You all have to get back. I feel like this happens in relationships when you all don't really know what you want. We're not vibrating the same. Possibly even kind of loving each other different, not giving each other the same amount of attention that the other person is, so it can cause some kind of imbalances here. As far as if you're wasting your time, I think only time will tell, honestly. I think it's worth the journey here with the moon card out here. You may find fulfillment in this. So definitely keep going, keep moving forward. Here, there could be a victory. I think either way, as you continue to go down your journey, you will have some kind of success here. So even if he's not the one, I feel like there will be others. But I think you all are just you're on a journey of success, of fulfillment. So you're trying to see if you all are going to be led together, if you all are a part of that for each other here. I feel like your advice in this situation here is just to kind of take a break. So if you all aren't really communicating, if you all had like an argument and you can feel the tension, this is your time to rest, heal yourself, collect your thoughts, and get yourself together. So when you come back into contact with them, you are different here. Think about past situations that you've had with this individual, not even just the bad times, but think about the good times, how you connected with this person. Is this something that you want to lose? You know, I feel like you could be afraid of taking a risk here when it's all said and done, because you feel like he could be deceptive. So if you're recanting a past situation where he was deceptive and there was a tower moment here, I think you should possibly miss out on that opportunity here. There could be some truth or some communication coming in very here quickly about it. Yeah, you guys may decide to kind of end things, a breakup, or if you all are in separation right now, this is a breakup here with the Lovers in reverse and Two of Cups. I feel like there will be some communication coming in here. Somebody may not hear the other person. Somebody may be very upset and kind of holding back their feelings, feeling like the other person isn't hearing them, even though they're highly upset. And the other person, I don't even know if they care. They're so concerned about themselves here. Don't wait on this situation, though. That could be the situation that has taken place. Let's make sure I break down the reading. If you all are on a break from each other, that could have been the situation that caused you all to break up. Take time and rest and heal. They definitely feel it. They feel partner to you, but they feel like you all are unstable here. They're very bitter here. Could be an air energy that you're dealing with. Yeah, they don't see a rise in this. They're kind of lost on how to move forward. Is she wasting her time? I feel like only time will tell with that. I feel like you're going to have the fulfillment that you want, yes, and a brand new opportunity, and you'll move on from this very confidently and manifest something new. I think you're always going to look down on this situation or on third-party situations, thinking that you did waste your time trying to go after this individual. So, as we clarify, it looks like you're going to feel that way, but it's when I pull it, I get only time will tell. I don't think you're going to waste too much of your time here, because as you go through life, there will be people that you date and get involved with and separate from, and then you go on to the next thing. You're still going to be happy. You're still going to find something else. You all may even reconcile, honestly, I'm feeling, because it's saying take a break to kind of recant. That's what you should do in this situation, to decide if this is something that you want here. But you will move forward and manifest a brand new opportunity for yourself and fulfillment. That is for you, Janaya, if you happen to come back in and watch. At the end of the day, I think you are kind of restless. This break, I'm sorry, Janiyah. I think that this break that you all are having from each other makes you kind of restless here. You all desire to be together. You all will come back together, but I feel like you'll find out that this isn't really what you want here, and you'll kind of move on here and have more success. Like I said, only time will tell. I think if you move on to something else, you're still gonna have to film it. You may discover for yourself that he isn't it, and I don't know if you're gonna waste that much time on it. And he will be sending out an offer to you soon here. I don't know if you're gonna want to work with him though, or if it will work out that time. This time. Salem, appreciate your patience, man. It's you. I'm on you. I didn't know it was that late. Not the mind, I'm not the body. Eyes open, soul, please complete the channel. Open into say them. Deep breath. Clarity on no contact. Very welcome. Say no. No contact. What's the energy between her? What's the energy right now between them? How does he feel about her? How does she feel about him? So the energy between you all is you all definitely still want this. You're attracted. You all want to communicate. You want to communicate. You will communicate. Somebody also wants to be. I don't know if y'all have been intimate, but somebody wants to do that. Somebody has that heavy attraction for you here. Right now, he feels like this is a loss for him. He definitely feels bad, possibly a little bit of guilt here, but he's is somebody who feel like they just lost something that they wanted. He definitely feels out in the cold, and it's cold out there, girl. It's cold. You feel like it's toxic, and you could just be letting it go here. I don't know if you felt like he was juggling or if you were trying to juggle throughout this connection, but I feel like you want to let go of the toxicity. You do feel heartbreak over this opportunity. I felt like I felt like you were very inspired about something here. I don't know if you all had a lot of sexual chemistry here, but I feel like there's a lot of new. I felt like what came into fruition from this situation was heartbreak. So I don't know if there was a situation of a third party or if he thought there was a third party. I don't know if he has a child with someone or if he's married. I don't know how old you all are, but I feel like there's drama, competition, and heavy conflict here. I don't think he's inspired towards those things, though. Show me him and his feelings for her with the Six of Wands in reverse. Definitely thinking clear. He's definitely sad. He understands what's going on. Nothing's wrong with his mind. With this King of Swords in the upright here. But he's definitely down about it here. He feels out in the cold from you, but he does want to heal. I think he's trying to heal. I think he's trying to manifest you, and it might not be working out. This is how it wasn't how he wanted the situation to come. So he's trying to heal. I think he feels like he's messed up. Like I was trying to manifest something, and I messed up trying to put this together. Let me see if I can go in and heal it. And that's what he's thinking about while he's having this time away from you. He's still very motivated, hoping that he's not worried. He's not trapped in worry about it. He's very confident in healing this situation. Sagittarian energy, very confident in healing it and coming towards you here. She felt about him. I'm not gonna strengthen this. You think he is Did you think he was juggling here? I see Queen of Cups out here. That would be Cancer. I see the Emperor out here. That would be Aries here. Still in conflict with that situation. You thought he was still in conflict or working with someone. Does he have a child with her? Yeah, you think he's still in love and he's trying to correct that situation. I don't know if he's married or whatnot. You think there's some kind of opportunity. Let me see. Will they work out? Will they work out? I think Spirit is saying kind of release yourself from that. There could be a lot of stress that he could bring on you here. If you continue, okay, not like that. So you think he's dealing with someone else, or he could be answering to someone else, or something like that. Okay. So I feel like there could be some kind of stress and worry that he's going to bring you, some kind of grief. He'll continue to offer to you here. He wants to date you or see you consistently here. But I do feel like he's somebody who possibly works or probably has. I don't know how tightly he's going to hold on to this or how much he has to offer. But I feel like if he feels like you all have lost something in this connection here, because of the way he is held back, he's going to start being more open with you on a more consistent basis here, not wanting to close out this cycle here. Now I'm feeling like you all don't have closure, but it's painful. It makes you very restless. Well, should she continue to be with him? Should they continue on? Y'all could have children together. How old are you, honey? He can make you happy. He may not even be offering commitment right now here. There may not even be something that you all are looking for. But I get the Sun out here and I get the Empress. Okay. Be careful. What's the Sun here? He could make you happy. There could be a baby out of this. And that explains that Page of Wands, because that's definitely the age range there here. So I don't know if you all are intimate, but somebody has feelings like that here. There'll be something unexpected if something like that is to happen. Be careful moving forward here. It's a Page of Wands for the energy between. Single type energy. Not something you all were trying to do. I know that's for sure. You all do have peace and friendship and a lot of independence here. Be mindful if he may be working with other people, but I feel like even if he does date other people or entertain them here, I don't know if he has a job or if he's doing something where he's helping people out. I do think he feels a connection here with you. I don't know if that job is really going to amount to anything, if he's going to make the money that he wants. I mean, you are young, so he's probably going to work and not really do much with it. But yeah, be careful. So I don't know if you all are sexually active, but if you do that, protect yourself, because I do see with that Page of Cups in reverse, it's like it isn't something that you wanted, but I got the Sun and then I got the Empress. So that's definitely a masculine energy. I see that as like a little boy. It's definitely a baby. So just be careful. The Empress out there, just be careful. Leah! Yay. Me too. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Did that resonate with you? Tell me about the sexually active thing, hon. See or no? Deb, let me know. I have a whole bunch of spreads, girl. So let me know what kind of spread you're looking for, like love, work, career. Aw, I haven't bought wine in so long. I upgraded to like hard liquor. I need to stop. I haven't had it in a couple days, but I'm just saying. Did you? Oh yeah, sí o no. One. One Spanish word. Okay. Okay, just be careful because he does have that attraction there, and I do see something unexpected could happen. You know, I see that not being the intention, but that could definitely happen. And I saw the whole thing with the children thing twice. The first time I saw it, I kind of skipped over it so you could check it in the replay, but then it came back up again. So just be careful. Okay. I think one of my ancestors was born today. I think he was born today, and then I think he died on the 24th. Years later, of course, not like while he was a child. Me too. And a couple in college, like one home class in college, I didn't like it. I hate when you go into a class trying to learn like a new language and then they start talking in Spanish, like right off. And then they want you to say something in Spanish. And I hate that. It's like, no, tell me what I'm saying first because I don't like speaking something that I don't know. I don't like not knowing what I'm saying. And they go around the class and everybody's saying all this, but nobody knows what they're saying. Like, no, I'm not doing this. I don't know what it is yet. So until you translate it for me, I don't want to do it. That's just like my thought process. Yes, it was called. Let me know what you need, honey. For a spread, let me know what you want your focus to be it love, career, finance in general, and I'll kind of go through a couple, see what I think is gonna work, and let you pick. Janaya, welcome back, honey. I did your reading. You can go and listen to it in the replay. I think that you are on a journey with this individual or this person. I think in time you'll decide to kind of move on. I think you all will try to get back together. I think I said, oh, honey, I don't know. You might have to listen to it. Because I did another one. So I'm sorry. But it wasn't that long ago from here. So just make sure you catch the replay. But I think you'll decide on your own to kind of leave the situation. And when you're ready to leave, you'll move forward very confidently without any kind of worry or nothing like that. You know, it'll be like your decision. Okay. How do you feel about a Celtic cross then? Isn't punta one? I don't know what that word is. I think I saw in Real Women Have Curves. I used to love that movie. And now it's your nerve. I see you, Lee. Okay. What, Lee?
Have they seen the kitties again?
Huh?
Have they seen the kitties again?
No. I don't think. Do you guys want to see kitties? I think they might just really want their reading. Yes, that can be. Come on. They can't see it. Say hi, Audie Bear. Say hi. Hey, cutie. Is she bothering you, baby? Aw, he wanna go night-night.
I just saw him right
There you go. Come get him. He wanna go night-night. Now put him down. Don't hold him too long because he don't look like he wanna be held.
I just picked him up.
Okay, well, then I believe that too. Bring me the pot, please. Bring it here. Aww. I got a reading that says something about somebody finding a kitty, and maybe that was a message for you because I was trying to think, but they said that could somebody could find like a stray kitten or a stray dog or something like that, and the spirit or the energy of that animal is going to remind you of an animal that you would have had in childhood, and it will be that animal that has reincarnated into another one.
It's like I have a dead cat.
So it could. Okay, well, go put the kitty down and stop holding him like that.
I can't. Let's grab the box.
Close the door.
Goodbye.
And I was hoping that would be me, but I don't know any other kittens or any other. I was like, is it one of these strays? one of Luna's strays? I got you. But maybe that was a message for you. I don't know. It was in my reading, but you know. What does it remind you of? Because I remember we talked about one of your pets that you had a little while ago or whatnot. So, how's the energy of that one? I know it's probably completely different if that one's a cat or whatnot. But, yeah. Okay, Lee, I got you. You're on the list. And then, Deb, we're going to go ahead and do your Celtic cross. And then what does he want to share with you? What does he want to share? My child is weird. She out there barking at the cats. You said okay. Hey, that one night, King, where you heard her out there howling. You're like, is she howling? It's a game. It's some kind of wolf game, and every time she gets on the game, she starts howling. Like as soon as it starts, and then when it does something, she'll howl back. Aww, strange, funny, funny, funny. All right, let's go into Deb. We're gonna do you a Celtic cross. Before we start into the Celtic cross, let's go ahead and focus in on Z and see anything that he wants to share with you. He wants to tell you very quickly here. Something that he wanted. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open me up to the energy of Deb and Z. What does he want to share with her? What is something that he's eager to tell her? What is something he's eager to tell her? What he's eager to tell her? Okay. Does he have children? I'm not getting yet, but I'm getting that he did try to manifest that in a previous connection. He may tell you at one point that he wanted to have a child with someone, but somebody was deceptive or something deceptive happened. Me or Deb? Just want to share with her. Just want to share with her. He could. Oh, okay. It's possible. It's possible. If not, he wanted to have children with her. If he does have children with her, if he does have children, he likes to keep them very peaceful, very happy. He doesn't want to bring anything into them here. That might be the reason why he's not able to invest into a relationship. I don't think he would want them to know. It was something that I feel that I saw that he wanted in the previous relationship, and he may share that with you about it here. Now, if it's not children that he already has, he's going to be explaining what it is that he wants or the peace that he's trying to obtain, and he's not ready to start moving forward and investing in it yet because of that hurt. I feel like he is still like releasing himself from it. If he has a child, he knows he's wrong, and that's why he didn't tell you. And he was defensive to protect him. Does he have children, Spirit? Show me children by him, please. There could be some confusion there here, some truth spoken, some hurt pain, moving away. I don't know if somebody, if they lost a child, if they were trying. If so, he got them over. I don't know if the situation fully healed from it here, because there's a lot of depression involved in it. I don't know how old the child was, if this could have happened at birth or when someone was giving birth or a miscarriage of some sort. Something that it didn't come out of, and they're just trying to get them away from it here. And maybe somebody's focused and having a lot of peace, and that's why they can't invest in something else. They know what they're doing. They know that it's wrong. They're not acting ignorantly. And, oh, I didn't know I did this. But they're very defensive of people coming at them because they are trying to protect them. What does he want to share with her here? He wants to share this with you. There's a King of Wands in reverse here, which lets me know that he's without inaction or he's not really confident. Now, there's some lying here, because he's returned back to a situation. I don't know the last time he talked to him, but he could have returned back to a situation. in a sense, and not told you, and that's why he wasn't taking action towards you. He could have been waiting to hear from you or waiting on that situation. He possibly knew that you were waiting on him, and the reason why he didn't show up for you was because he was doing whatever he was doing, whatever he's been being honest about. He's making plans towards moving there, but he doesn't know that it's the right choice. But I feel like because he's already invested there. If they do have a child, they only have one. They may be planning on another, or he's just trying to move forward with them and trying to get things off the ground, and that's why he can't allow himself to be free here. But he is interested, however, in still seeing you. Or that could be a step. It could cause you some kind of heartbreak here with the Three of Swords, hearing that, because now you're not sure how to go about this. You know, you want to do what is best for yourself because someone still wants to see you. And maybe he's not with her. What's his relationship like with the other woman? Maybe he's not with her like that. Yeah, they're not committed, so it could just be like an obligation type deal here. I don't know if he could be trying to manifest that, or that's what they want to manifest, but they're not committed right now here. Too many secrets, and it's more so of an opportunity, the development of someone, overall happiness and fulfillment. They don't really speak or communicate that much, so if they do have a child, it's only to focus on the child. Yeah, it's only to focus on the child. If he has a child. If he does not have a child, he's still involved with a woman, and they could have suffered a miscarriage. If they did not, there's something that's very painful here in regards that they thought they were going to be together. They thought they were going to get married and have children. Maybe they talked about it. Maybe she has a child that isn't his or something like that. I don't know, but he can't leave just yet. Maybe they're trying to manifest a commitment here. Maybe there's some kind of fulfillment that he's trying to see if it's his wish fulfillment. Difficult conversations here, so this definitely be a hard conversation to have. You may not speak to him for some time here. This may be an ending of you all here. There's definitely still attraction, so somebody still wants it. He's gonna wait for you to come back, but he knows that you all aren't there. I do feel like if he is with someone, or if there's someone there, he doesn't feel like they're his soulmate. It could just be out of pure attraction and what has come, and he could have a family. I think he does see that with you too. He sees a brand new start here with you, that you all could do something together here, but he doesn't know if he's going to be able to offer that opportunity to you because of what he said. He's hoping you'll still be open to it. He's still open to the idea if you were to reach out to him, but I think you decide to start moving ahead. It definitely wasn't what he wanted, and now he's still sad in his environment and kind of standing alone here, kind of feeling very independent, very single, or you being very confident and very single without him, and him being very sad because he's not coming in to offer to you because you didn't want him. When you all have this conversation, listen to him, because there's a bunch of different ways this can go out. He could be telling you that that's what he was involved in, just how deep it was, his inaction that he dealt with. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with you all, but I do see, the conversation being kind of difficult too. So let me know what happens and get back with me for confirmation. Let me know if it was confirmed or not. Oh, I missed it again. I got 112. Let me know. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. What's the second part? That wasn't even the spread. That was just the question for that. I also did the spread. Or did you want to change the spread into a different kind, different focus? What if I told you, nope, I already input it into the system, and in order to change your spread, I have to get manager approval, and there are no managers on duty right now. None will be in until tomorrow, and they're very busy, but I can put you on the call list. There's a ticket. Ooh, that sounds good. We'll let you know in the morning. I'll see if a manager can call you back, ma'am. I'm sorry. Oh, funny. Just let me know what you need. Leah! You will be acting different. Leah! You will be acting different. I'm not about to keep yelling at she is not going to come. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go run and grab that fan because it's getting hot in here. Yeah. Talk to him first, though. Make sure I'm right first. Not that I'm doubting myself. I feel like that's a lot of the situation. He could be explaining a story to you, or that could have something to do with it. But talk to him first and hear him out, you know, and let me know what other spreads you want. Start the timer. For what? How many seconds do I got? Welcome on 19. If you don't think I'm ignoring anybody, if it's your first time here and you want a reading, let me know. All you have to do is follow, like, chit chat with me, and all that stuff, and I'll add you to the list. If you've been here before, readings are $5. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna run and grab this fan so I don't start burning up. I don't really always be hot, but it's like after I sit here. I'm pretty kidding. Why is every light on? Coming. Let me get this stuff plugged up, guys. Homegirl had every light in this house on. My room, her room, the bathroom, the dining room, the living room. I'm like, child, you lost your mind. You don't turn off these lights. Marilyn Monroe over here. Thank you. I didn't want to like. Okay, let me go ahead. I remember. I think I remember when you said it. Like sometimes with the readings, because I do so many, I may not remember. But if you start to tell me a little bit, it'll start coming back to me. So you want to look at Brendan X. Is that fan too much for y'all? Do y'all hear a whole bunch of wind? Do I need to turn it on low? I can turn it lower. Would be, wouldn't it? It would be, wouldn't it? I'll be trying. I don't want people to think that like it's not important to me or anything, but sometimes I'll be like, hey, how you get in here? Which one are you? It is Leo. He's the fattest one. Hi, Leo. Hi there. I had to walk across my computer, and I don't know what he did, but it looked like something happened to one of his little eyebrow whiskers. It's all curly, and like, did he get too close to my candle or something? Like, what you do, bro? Like, okay. Yeah. I remember King when I was trying to find that for you today because I was thinking about when I did that reading for your sister because I know you said she was having a girl or something and I think I told you I said it was a boy or something like that or a girl, I don't know what I said, but I told you that they could trick you or something. I think I said that. I think you told me that it was like a surprise and you all were tricked first. I was trying to find that just to kind of confirm myself. I don't know why I be thinking about that reading. That was a powerful reading because you tricked me. Get off my computer. Okay, you just kind of want to like, you're going to come on here and sit on my computer and start looking at his paws. Okay. Yeah, King tricked me. He didn't tell me. I forget what he tricked me with. He didn't tell me, but he already knew. He was like, I want to see if you were going to pick up on it. He tricks me a lot. I'm like, King. Okay, so you just want to check in on him and just see what's going on with him, what his energy is. You better not bite me, little one. I will throw you. You just want to see like what his energy is, what's going on, if he'll take any action toward you. Should you let him in? What do you need? Let me kick you a little bit out of here. You about to fight. Stop! Don't bite me. You better stop and calm you a little bit down, and you can get out of here. You better calm down. I know he's thinking I'm playing, but their bite's starting to get a little bit harder. Yes, you. When you want to look in on Brendan, what exactly with him? Absolutely. And if they are pretending to be pregnant, I'll be able to pick up on that too. I'll probably see the High Priestess in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse. I'll probably see the Seven of what's it called? You can tell me now, like what? What do you mean? You want to know if you wait to the end for him? Well, I'm sitting here holding him like this, like you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. This isn't the same one Leah had. My kitty had 6 kittens. We're gonna sell some of them tomorrow. They personalities be changing every day. Trying to let them really enjoy their time. Because some of them, the 2 gray ones, they don't really take to me, but the other ones know I'm their owner. They know I put the food out. Or is he stalking? Oh, okay. I'm not. Okay, I just want to know the purpose of promotion. Okay. You resting, Lee? I'm about to kick you out. Like, why? Like, I do not know what the obsession is. I don't know if they think I'm, like, focused on the computer, but they like to walk and, like, he just sat on it and just started looking. You're getting out of here now. Now he's messing with the cords. You're out of here. Yeah, are you resting now? No, you just got on work. You chilling? Bye, Leo. Don't bring your little butt back in here either. I snuck in here when I left. All right. Brendan, Scorpio. Scorpio. Came in here and clicked on everything, little badass. Not the mind, not the body. My eyes are going to see my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open me up to the energy of the collective. Of the collective. Not of the collective. Open me up to the energy of the Virgo. What's the energy between her and the Scorpio? Is Brendan a Scorpio still? Is he still watching her? Is he still keeping an eye on her and things that she does? He feels like you are the one, honey. Absolutely. He wants to reconcile with you. Absolutely. I saw the Lovers. Now I see the Judgment card. He feels like you are his soulmate. That's why he's watching you, honey. That's why he's there. What would his action be towards her? He wants to. He wants to offer you an opportunity. He wants to reach out, but he doesn't know if you'll accept it. Like, he's kind of going back and forth in his head about it here, but he wants to offer you an opportunity here. Absolutely. Lover showed out here again, and then I have the leap of faith here. Like somebody like taking a leap of faith. I think you kind of released it. Yeah, that could have been you, because like that's someone who's free, who's carefree, who doesn't want it anymore. Like I just want to get like a new journey. That would be you, the parent here. But he wants to come in and make an investment towards you here. It was painful. Whatever happened between you all is over it. Then he's had time to sit and think about it here. I don't know if you were upset about what has happened or if he was, but somebody was kind of holding themselves back here with their anger and just kind of rushed out and kind of left here to get out of the conflict. He doesn't want to have conflict. What does he hope to get out of this, if anything? He's very stressed out about it. He's very burdened. He's hoping that, like, when he reaches out and gives you that opportunity, that you'll give him some emotion and tell him that you're still interested. I'll read the messages in a minute, guys. Yeah. He wants to start something different. He doesn't want anything to be toxic here. He's a little bit nervous, but he feels like he's hoping that he's giving you enough time to heal, to kind of let go of whatever was unhealthy with you all, that maybe you'll look at him new and you'll take action on him and have interest in him here. He feels like you may have a misconception about him or some information that maybe you didn't have all the details to. Maybe he wasn't completely honest, so he didn't really get to control how that came out. So he thinks he's not sure if he wants to move forward. He doesn't know how you feel about this or if you're judging him. Because I feel like he has a story to tell behind some of that. You probably feel like, I don't know if there are other people involved here, but you felt like maybe he was secretive here. So you kind of looked down at him differently, or maybe you didn't like the people he was around. And you felt like he had secrets, so you couldn't really figure him out, or couldn't decide if you wanted to continue on with him. So especially while you were dealing with him, I don't know if your intuition was picking up on it, and if he caused you a lot of stress, but you weren't sure how to kind of navigate through that. If he was to return, what energy would be around him here? He's definitely a little bit more settled. Definitely a little bit more settled. He's very secretive. He's trying to. He hasn't sorted out all the odds and ends. He hasn't probably even told anyone that he wants to do this. Maybe if he has, it's not all worked out. It's just an idea here. But he wants something long term. He's looking for someone he can be involved in here with. He's looking to establish, and have boundaries. He could have changed. He's a secretive person. With somebody who sets boundaries, and they control. He's in charge of his wealth, everything within his environment. He knows where everything is supposed to be, and anyone that comes in his environment is following his rule. He wants to follow the long term here. He wants something that's going to be long, with him. He wants like long term commitment, but he doesn't really express this to a lot of people. And if he says it, he's not giving them everything that he wants in this situation. There will be communication coming in here. He's been focusing on work. He's cut loose of a lot of things. Should she let him back in? Is there any hope for her to let him back in? I don't think you want him. It's not going to work out for you, especially if you think he's still dealing with other people. I don't think you want him. I think you kind of want to just kind of be free. And I feel like if things don't really, and not even that he's working with other people, but if things don't really work out with you all, you may find out that he may run off to something else too. This is the player energy card with that King of Wands here. He does have heavy attraction, but he doesn't get into a lot of people. A lot of people are kind of closed off from him or dealing with things. He's on break from a lot of people. What should she do with this energy? You feel like your soulmate, though. I wouldn't have any hope towards it. I wouldn't give any of mine. Yeah, it wouldn't work out here. I feel like in the end, if you all try to work together, it may just be, he may be kind of controlling here. Because with that Emperor, that's being a boss. This is someone who wants, this is someone who wants to have the control, and he may not be willing to go his route. When it comes time to working with things, he may not be about compromise. He thinks it should be done a certain kind of way, so you may give up on him. He may be kind of smug about it. He's hoping you return back, but he'll miss the opportunity because that here. And you'll be like, I don't really want it no more. You're trying to leave him exactly where he is. I don't think you all would end on bad terms, but you would definitely let it go, and it may cause some kind of pain if something happens. I think he cares. I just think it's just not what you want, and I think he's kind of a controlling person here. He may not know how to work well with other people, even if he always has other people around. With that with the Three of Cups that I saw in reverse, it wasn't like he was harmonious with them either. So he could just be someone who's really stuck in his ways and has trouble connecting with other people. What's his level of care for her? What's his level of care for her? Show me his level of care for her. He thinks you're the one. His level of concern and care for you, I think he's kind of like a little bit confused or whatever. I don't think he has any other options. If he was exploring them, they weren't going to pan out for him here. He knows that you are upset with him and that you possibly not speaking with him, falling in on your side, but he feels like you all have like this deep connection. I don't know how long. I don't know how long you've been dealing with him, but maybe he hasn't connected with anybody like that. I keep getting the Lovers. When I pull on him, I get the Lovers. This energy, I feel he thinks that you're upset and you're holding back from him, and it falls on the woman's side for me, if you look. So he may not be trying to approach you because he thinks you're going to be upset with him, but I don't think he thinks that he has any other options as far as for like emotions here. I think he's kind of went out and he's dealt with a lot of trickery, people who are closed off to him. He's had a lot of things, people who are just about money. People who have big mountains to climb, people who are just hard, like snakes. He dealt with a lot of different kind of people, so he doesn't think he's like, you know what? I went out here and I've explored my options and I didn't find anything else. He knows you're upset with him possibly for exploring his options, but he feels like you all have a connection here. He would love to have a child with you, honey. That's how he feels. The player type energy when things get rough, running out, doing those kind of things, yes, that might not be what you like. But right now in his mind, he's explored those options, and even so, when that happens, he still feels good about you. You don't have to return it, but he thinks you're the one. Um, yeah, he doesn't have them anymore. He hasn't been able. He doesn't have them anymore. You know, the Eight of Cups is like a return, still being emotionally invested somewhere. He's possibly still confused here, like, dang, I don't have any options now. I think I think he was exploring them, but they weren't good then. Toxic a little bit, maybe. Toxic. He is stalking you, but just because I don't know. I don't think stalking is that kind of guy. I think he's watching you. Men do that, sadly. As I get older, a lot of them do that. Men do that when they like a woman. They are predators in a sense, not in a bad way, but the man chases after the woman. He goes and he pursues the woman. So sometimes they do like to watch and see what's going on and things. He's very worried about you, honey. That Page of Swords comes out. What other card shows me stalking? Especially if you are in separation. If I see that Devil. The Hangman too sometimes. Trust your intuition here. You may have a partner coming towards you here and there. You may be getting ready to get into a relationship here, yes. Virgo energy, trying to move through things, trying to open up and heal yourself here. Trust your intuition. There's a partnership coming for you here, very solid. So you may start dating someone very seriously here. After being in partnerships that don't work out, he would have a child with you. He would put a baby in you. He would marry you with that Lover's card. He thinks you're the one. The Empress, are you kidding me? I don't know what you showed him or what kind of type of person you are, but it definitely outshone the other people that he was with. So everybody else came with like a catch, and he probably hasn't met anyone like you or whatever connection you all had, and he's looking at you like you're the one he needs to be pursuing. You're the one he would marry. You're the one he would have a child with. We see the Empress at the bottom of the day, and him showing up as the Emperor. I mean, that's like power couple. That's like, okay, I've met my match. Let's go. I mean, and you guys are young, so don't write him off. And if you don't want to deal with him, fine. If it's not ready for you, fine. If you want to wait a little bit, that's fine. But he could have been dating and exploring other options. He's young. But after he's explored those options, if he's getting ready to think to settle down and he's watching and he's thinking about settling down with you, yes, he may have things that he needs to work through. But just like with any situation when you get involved, you guys have to communicate and work those things out. But anyway, I see a relationship coming in for you. But that's why he's watching you. He thinks you're the one. He would have a child with you. He likes your energy. He likes the type of person you are. You're probably very genuine with him, you know. He's dealt with a lot of characters. Okay, let me see. I know I missed some comments up here. We're almost over a spoon. I might try to restart so you all keep watching. If not, come on over to Habs. Okay, give me 2 seconds to try to check up on this stuff. Oh, good. Yeah, I don't want to yawn. I'm about to yawn though. Did you mention it? Especially down in Texas. How those bugs and lizards been treating you? I thought red was Habs. It wasn't Facebook like blue. I don't know. You're just not interested in him, Dad. No, you're just not interested in him. That's what that is. You're just not interested in him. He probably did do some things, and that's why you have that taste in your mouth about him. And maybe he was wrong in that. You know, he was just exploring his options, and he does have that player energy because you know, especially with him being young, you all being around 23 is there, but he does. That's what he sees, yo. I don't think he's gonna bring you fulfillment. I think you're gonna choose something else. Maybe he should have treated you better, and but that's why he's watching you. Yeah, I believe it. I'm good, thank you. I'm glad it resonated. No, you're fine. I appreciate you. What certain bugs do you like? You guys don't have lightning bugs? You guys have lightning bugs, don't you? Yeah. But that's the point of them doing that sneaking is so they never have to fess up to it because they know they shouldn't be doing it. So they think the best way. Some people, I hate that. Just lie, and especially when it's so obvious that somebody is lying. It's like, so you still gonna keep lying because you're just lowering yourself right now. Like, I'm never gonna let you back in. You know, you think I'm stupid. Oh, okay, cool. I like lightning bugs. We used to catch them and put them in things until they died. Me and Leah used to went out a little bit and caught some like last summer. Let me know what you need, Lee, for your reading. Women lie, men lie. Everybody lies, yo. But there are honest people out there. Everyone can be honest. Don't let the game keep playing. Take a breather, nice and slow. Okay, it's cute. Traumas he's unaware of that still need to be healed. I hate the shoulder pads though. He's still exploring his options. You don't trust them if they are. It'll be on and off. Should she get involved with Brenda? I just don't think you're going to be happy with him. I just don't think you're going to be happy with him. I think you want to be independent. There could be a little bit of either you and or him exploring your options and then eventually walking away. And if not exploring your options, I definitely see you all dealing with some kind of confusion here. I don't think you're going to commit to him. I think it is too much of a burden for you here. Definitely a stuck energy and time wasted here. You all have difficult times communicating and arguing here. Even if it's not even amongst you all, there could be a lot of people involved and things like that. So I just don't think he's gonna make you happy overall. And eventually, once you're done, you all probably will be like, let's go out and explore our options again, and you'll walk away and leave it. Yeah, they're just so tight. I don't want to push a bra in like such a long time. I don't even like the ones that I have. My breasts are so uncomfortable. I'm over it. No, I'm not, Spirit. I'm not over it. It just could make them a little uncomfortable. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. So I need open me up to the energy of Lee. Oh, what? No, what do you need?
Can I make a TikTok?
What kind of TikTok?
Backup account.
What's a backup
account? In case I
account?
get banned from my other.
A backup TikTok account. Why would you get banned?
Because a lot of people get banned.
Why? As long as you're not trolling or doing anything you shouldn't be doing to get reported, you shouldn't get banned.
That's why I need a backup.
Oh, well, no, there's no backup. If you get banned on it, it's gone. So you need to have good behavior when you're online, and if you don't deserve to have it. There are no backup TikTok accounts. Only have one number. A backup account, just girl, no.
I don't use one.
Okay, well, I guess you better have good behavior then while you're on there. The TikTok is gone, girl. TikTok is gone. Close the door up so I can finish my readings. She already got banned off her Roblox account for like 3 days. I'm on new minute. Yeah, for real. You're very welcome. He really is something that's gonna be more solid for you here. Soon. Very soon. Give it maybe 4 months. I don't even know if you met him yet. What past traumas? Something I'm aware of that still need to be healed. Underneath the surface. What past traumas is he unable to heal? Not unable to heal. What past traumas is he unaware of? Still need to be healed.
It's okay, I'll make myself a good cheese and good.
Huh? No. Close the door. I'll take care of you in a minute. It's late. Close the door. Don't keep coming in here. Hey, welcome. So I think, Lee, there is a separation that you had or some kind of breakup that you suffered here with someone. I'm not sure how long ago, but I felt like the connection never really took off here. I think you're healing from that and kind of getting really back out there like how you were before this situation happened is still an issue. I think it became too much for you. I think the situation was just overwhelming. You may have felt like you were doing everything by yourself here. I think you may think that you've healed because you've kind of gotten back to enjoyment. You've kind of gotten back to life here. But I see that there's still some hurt over here, over the missed opportunity or the false start here. I think you were kind of hoping on it, maybe even depending on it a little bit. Maybe you feel there was a lot of things that were going on in this situation that you weren't really aware of that maybe are kind of standing out to you now here. I feel like you definitely put some boundaries in place, to try to protect yourself here with that Emperor. This person does still watch you. They don't speak to you. They cannot get to you because of the walls that you have in place or the standards that you set up for this situation here. I don't think you're happy about it, about how things have turned out, and they're definitely not happy about this. They don't think they get to grow with you. They feel like your happiness has been halted. This other individual, now you all are going down separate paths, not seeing eye to eye or having a lot of trouble, even in trying to reconnect. It's like we can't get over this hump. They feel like you might be sharing your time here with other people here, trying to heal yourself. But they don't think you're taking the leap of faith that you need to. That's why you're giving a little bit of your time to other people. You're not giving a lot of people anymore. Nobody's gotten really close like that. You don't give them enough to come in like that here. You probably gave a lot to this person. Now it's like, I'm not even about to invest that much into you. It's a stuck pain. I feel like you really wanted this opportunity. You were in love with this situation. You missed the opportunity. Maybe you feel like it was a bad choice at the end of the day. Maybe you feel like you didn't pick something good for yourself. You've just really been resting and meditating and healing, but you're not completely over it just yet. You mask it by like getting back out there and doing things a little bit. Yeah. I don't really think that you even want to really be involved with people or socialize with people too much. You're not getting enough out of them. You want to focus on a brand new opportunity here. Yeah. I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about? Was that if you do, I feel like this person could have been controlling in the relationship, and that possibly is what could have caused it to end. Maybe he felt a little bit overwhelmed. How does he heal from this? How does he address and heal from this? You gotta be open to the idea. There's something coming in very quickly for you that may help you here. If you just keep your heart open, and if an opportunity comes out, if you are emotionally available here, you're going to be in a situation that's going to really pick up. A lot of communication here. Somebody could be extending out a cup to you, and you and this person could just be, y'all could just have a lot of attraction. You guys could text and just keep texting and keep texting, talking all the time. I see a restriction. Yeah. There's going to be communication coming in. It could be from family. If it's not family, someone that you saw your Ten of Cups with. But I feel like, yeah, there's going to be clarity about this. Whoever it is, you all are going to be talking. Things that you want or mishaps that you've happened in life, family dispute, relationships that you thought you were going to be in for a very long time. You all talk very honest about these situations here. About the confidence you built from this, how you want to move forward, and or how that person was in that relationship. I don't know if you'll be speaking. Yeah, I feel like you weren't really waiting to kind of have this conversation. You've kind of given up on it, but you can talk about how you used to be. I feel like this person's waiting on you. I think they know you're not coming back, but they're still standing there. The person that they suffered this breakup with, are they involved in this? Are they coming back around for this conversation, or is it someone new? Show me this person reaching out. Whoever's reaching out to you feels like they didn't do right by you, that they kind of rebelled against you. They kind of want to heal this situation. You may speak to them again. Now, I feel like whatever has come out of this situation with you, they have accepted it. They've released the burdens of it. They do feel like their relationship wasn't stable, and the stresses that were involved in, I think they kind of have let that go. They feel like it was a bunch of conflict and a bunch of things going on here. Again, maybe even other people being a part of it, and they had to walk away from this situation. And when they walked away from the situation here, I don't know if it was based off of reputation. Maybe they were used to not being successful in situations like this, so they went right into the drama with those people that possibly could have caused a rift. I don't know if they were saying things to them, or if, I don't know, but I feel like they went right back into it. They do wish to heal it unexpectedly. You may see change. They may try to manifest you all coming back together here. I don't think it's going to be as easy as they think, and I don't think you're going to expect it, but somebody does want to heal. You may hear from that person, so they may be a part of the key to healing, because this is where you get to speak very honestly with them, about what made you happy here. That's how you resolve this situation. You'll hear from them again. After you have that conversation, you're going to be very fulfilled. I don't know if they may not understand it, that you need to get your peace. They might be looking like, well, why did they come around here? If they didn't really need me here, but you needed healing, you needed peace. And once you speak your truth, it's like that kind of gives you a lot of clarity. I don't know if you were ever fully honest with them, but even if you were at that time, it could have been out of maybe anger or whatever was going on. When they come back around, you have like a different perspective. You're really able to understand what you dealt with, what happened, and you speak very honest with them. What does this person hope to do? What does this ex hope to do with this person? They kind of want to catch you off guard. They think that they're going to rush you in a sense here. You're not going to be expecting it because you've been kind of protecting yourself, but they want to tell you that they haven't been able to walk away from you, and they want to heal it here. They spend a lot of time being trapped in their mind about this situation, not moving, and they no longer want to be restricted. They want to release those things. With the change that has come into your life and the new blessings, I don't know if there's a place for them here anymore. And you see them as somebody who was deceptive or someone you couldn't trust coming back in, trying to take action on you to do you even more unfairness that didn't work the last time. So you're not confident in moving towards them. You're thinking about the long term. So coming to this decision wasn't good here, but I think you think about the stress and you really haven't let that go from them, what they caused on you here, So I don't know if somebody worked a lot and produced a lot, but didn't come and bring that into the relationship as their way of control. And maybe that's why you ended up carrying the bulk of it until it got too overwhelming finally. How's that resonating? At the end of the day, how you heal, you all have a conversation and you get to speak your truth. A lot of heavy conversations coming in. This could be through text messages, it can be online, but I see you guys are going back and forth. This is coming in. And I think you speak about it because I think both of you all saw this as like a 10 of cups, and maybe there's just not a full understanding. Someone does not have a full understanding as to why things did not work out. What do you need?
Do you know what the can opener is so I can get some oranges? That's been grilled cheese.
Hold on, I'll be back. I don't know why you're trying to eat anyway. Ugh. Oh. Okay. Okay. They're gonna be contacting you, so don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. They're going to be reaching out to you. This will come to you. You'll be open to it. In order for them to get in, you have to be open to the communication. I think you still feel how you feel, but you'll talk to them, so you don't have to do anything. They will be coming towards you here with a message, hey, how you doing? Da 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 da. See if you're doing all right. If you're gonna talk to them, and then you all will be texting back and forth, maybe catching up, and then you're gonna get to that situation about what happened with you all, and you're gonna be very honest. You're so healed from the situation. I feel like there's trauma there, but you're so healed from the situation. You've had so much time away from it that you can see a lot clearer, and you speak your truth here. I think you all get an understanding. I think you do decide to kind of move forward and leave. I don't know if this was the outcome that they were expecting to happen. I think they wanted some kind of rebirth with you, but they see that your life is so new. You're so different at this time. And that's kind of like all you really need. They do come back because they want you, and it may throw you off guard. I think they come back in to heal the situation, but I don't know if you decide that this was best for you at the end of the day. I think you're so detached. Life is so different. And I think, like, maybe now if you think about them and, like, you miss them, you're like, dang, maybe I would like that opportunity. Once they get there and you see where their head is, maybe if they're still in the same place or if they haven't evolved the way you think they're going to, you're just in such a different place, and they can see it, they can feel it off of you that you've changed, and you just didn't stay stuck or stagnant, because their life may be going the same way it's always been. I don't know, but it probably hasn't changed much. But when they come in, they see that change in you, and they see that they probably can't come back in. They haven't left your situation yet. So that's what I see. Whoever you're thinking that the person is, that's who it is. But you all had a breakup, You're definitely in some kind of relationship or trying to have a relationship and maybe possibly could not connect if it wasn't fully committed. But I think you all seem to be pretty invested at the time, even if not, you know? But that's what'll happen. So I think the best way to heal it is when they do reach out to you. I think you'll be open to talking to it, but that's your opportunity for healing. The message, I think, right? I think I said the message from them was coming in, and you're not gonna expect it. Let me see if I see any other cards that say something's coming in. Yeah, they still want to give us another chance. Probably just a message from them, I think. That's going to help with the healing part. They're going to reach out to you first to see if you're there. So you don't have to do anything. It'll be coming towards you. Supposed to do what I want you to do. I do want to let you guys know I'm still going to be trying to do like readings and things this week, but I may slack a bit on it here. Um, I know it always could if people were different, but I am moving this week, guys. Me and Leah D. It is kind of sudden. It wasn't anything that I was like prepared for or expecting, but my landlord had a lot of personal issues, and he sold all of his properties very quickly, all of them, like all of them. And when I looked online, like I typed in my address and looked online, like the picture, like after they told me was very recent. So we do have to move. It's been very difficult finding a place, but I did find one. I'm hoping to hear back from another one because if I get the other one, I'm gonna take that opportunity. But what's good about this new place is that it's a family friend. It's like an upstairs apartment, and he has a studio apartment that he's using for storage. But he says if I give him some time, he'll let me rent that from him as well, and that's where the Aries knowing is going to be. We'll see. It's only going to be if I need it, if I can work in the space because the apartment is small. So if I can work in the space, then yes. But I'm only planning on be there for a year. He didn't offer it to me. That's what I told. That's what I told his son because I haven't talked to him. I've talked to his wife. I've never talked to her. I've been seeing her now. She's been out here. They've been doing stuff. Inspectors have been out here. I've never seen his wife. I've only talked to his son once. I've always dealt with him, but I have not talked to him. And his son said he's feeling kind of, he's not in like the best mood or whatever. So, whatever. Not in a bad way. I know he's going through some things, and I can kind of see, and he's had some health issues and stuff, the last couple of years, and I kind of knew that. I kind of felt it in my intuition. And I think at one point I was wondering, like, is he still living, And then I kind of checked it, and I'm like, okay, he's okay, but bottom line, it's okay, it's fine. But yeah, they said they did it so quick. I guess he, had some things that he did, and they did it really quick and sold it really quickly. I would, but then I saw what he sold it for, and I was like, no, because it's gonna be a whole lot. If I was to buy like all the issues with this house, I couldn't just let him sit there anymore. I'd have to start like doing things. Like it's okay for me to stay here and like kind of deal with it. And he can fix stuff up as he can, but like if I was to be here, I'd really start doing things. I'd have to get out in that garage, and I'd really have to start doing things. But he didn't. They just said it was so quick. And it's funny, a couple of months ago, I thought about sending him a text. I'm like, how you gonna try to buy some man's house? He probably wants his house. But it's okay. But if I do get the other house, which when I pulled up to look at it, there was this cat outside because the owners that had been there before, they moved out of state and they left their cat. And I know they left their cat because there's food bowls out there, and it was like meowing at me. And when I walked up to the door to kind of like peek in because I didn't like go in the house, the man just told me to drive past. I was looking in, he was like I was gonna open up the door. I'm like, look, I don't live here. His son's gotta be like in his 30s. He may be like he's gotta be in his 30s. I don't think I'm older than him. If I am, he could only be like 28, but he's gotta be in his 30s. Yes, he likes cats. He's okay. I'm not taking all of them. I'm gonna take Luna and let Luna take one of hers, and I may see if he'll let me keep another kitten. But he's not charging me for that. He grew up. Well, he didn't grow up with my uncle, but he used to live next door to my grandmother. He's only 33. And I'm 31. So, and he stays like downstairs in the apartment or whatever. So I'll be upstairs in the other apartment. His is a way bigger than mine. I don't understand. It's a way bigger than mine. And it's like the same length, but upstairs is just a lot smaller, and that other room is a lot smaller. So I would definitely need that studio. And I don't know how we're gonna carry all my stuff up those stairs. I was like, I might have to get a storage unit and put some of my stuff in there because I don't know if everything's gonna fit. Where's my office gonna go? Leah's bed, her bunk bed, is not gonna fit in that second bedroom because it's so small. So I was gonna give her the bigger room and just find a separate place for me to sleep or whatever or whatnot because I'm not gonna give her that small room. So I was thinking about that. So if that's where we have to go because of the housing market and everything, that's where we're gonna go and we're gonna make it work. But if I get approved for the other house, we're gonna go there. Now the other house is only a 2 bedroom, but it's a lot more space, and we have a nice yard in the back. Right there's a nice yard back there that we could do stuff with. There's a good front yard, and I can make room for it. No, I don't really talk to him anymore at this time. So he's not moving in. It really is. There's like no houses, like none. Like when you go, I got on there. There was one house I went on, and I went to go look at it. They said they were having a showing. They said you had to apply right there. You had to give them $20. I was like, well, can I apply online? Like, I don't have cash. And they're like, no, we got to take it. But there was like 10, 15 people that were in that house. And I'm like, y'all about to make money off of these application fees. And you're only going to approve one person. So, no, like the first person that approves, you're going to give that to them. $20 to apply for it. Like, I went to go look at the house. If you wanted to apply, you had to pay him $20 right there. I'm like, everybody ain't getting this house, yo. So what I look like giving you my money, and I know I gotta go fill out another one. I've done so many fees, y'all. This last one I did was $45, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then like even after that, when I couldn't find anything, and I was looking at like hotels, like okay, me and my baby, I was like, we have to go to a shelter. Well, we couldn't go to no shelter because those were full. And then I was looking at hotels and trying to get in a hotel, especially extended stay. The woman was like, people just keep renewing. She was like, so you'll have to call in and get it in, and then you'll have to start to renew like that. So I was like, oh Lord. Yeah, I didn't pay that money. I just said, okay. I was like, can I do it online? And he was like, oh yeah, there's a place you can do it online. Da, 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 da. And I was like, okay. And then when I went home, I looked online, guys. There was no place to apply. The site wasn't even updated with the new houses on there. I said, that's a scam. And then when I called them about it just to try to find out, they said the house was already rented out. I'm like, good thing I didn't pay no money for that. Yeah, I wasn't about to. I wasn't about to. I'm not gonna be wasting. Like when they collect it like that, no, I'm not gonna be wasting my fees on these homes. So no. But it's okay. My uncle helped me out with that, and I'll go there. He seems real nice or whatever. He was like, we can split cable, and I don't gotta pay water because the water's already on in the house, so it's included in my rent. The rent is included in my rent, and the rent is the same that I pay here. Now it's smaller, but I ain't mad because I've been getting away pretty good here, so I'm like, it's cool or whatever. And I'd love to if that's what it is. That 2 bedroom, that studio should be a little bit cheaper. It definitely should be. So that'd be nice to set up for a minute, but I'm there to work. And I want my house by the lake, and I'm looking up stuff like that. I'm getting on my shit, and I'm only gonna be there a year. And then the son, what son? Whose son? Did I miss something? Oh, no. My uncle's friend. Oh, my landlord here? How old is his son? Oh, my landlord here, his son, I don't know, he's got to be like in his 30s or something. Maybe he's not 40. He's a young guy. So maybe he's around my age, maybe he's 35 or something. I'm not looking at any of these landlords like that. I haven't seen no eye candies. I'm fine. Trust me, I'm good. I don't want to be nothing. I don't want nothing from them. Okay? Possibly. I'm positive. I'm positive. I get a lot of attention though, and it's flattering. But I definitely make sure I close off my energy so they don't approach them. I ain't got time. I got shit to do. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. No time at all. No time at all. But I was wearing something cute the other day, and this guy, he was driving past. I was going in the house, and he yelled out the window and told me that I look nice today. But he said it so like calm, almost like he was in the street, but his voice was just like, "Yeah, you look nice today," or whatever. And I turned back and I looked, and he looked like Leon off of Snowfall in the car, and I'm like, "Thank you, oh Leon, okay." I took my ass on in the house. That was it. I didn't see him since. But no, I'm not dating or anything, y'all. I'm about to work. I'm about to get myself together. After I get moved, I want to do some psychic fairs. I want to go to some local stores here and have like a tarot events, tarot nights, So I'm about to just get on my shit. I ain't got time for these men. I'm tired of them. No. No, I don't want to be no third party. Yeah, I don't want to be no third party or nothing like that. No. I don't know. I'm really enjoying loving myself right now. I'm having fun with myself. I don't know if I really want nobody around me. I don't really know if I want to share myself with nobody. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever. Well, maybe I never found out. I think back in the day when I was living in Cincinnati, I think this guy I was talking to. I think. I don't know if he was married. If he wasn't married, he was with that woman for a very long time. But I had to sniff around to find that, you know. And then I was like, I left him alone. But I bet you that would be something that's very shocking here. Don't you be tired of that? I be like, want to tell these married men, like, don't be pulling me in y'all shit, okay? Do not pull me in y'all shit. Go over there and take care of that, okay? And if you keep pestering me, I'm gonna knock some shit over. Leave me alone, okay? Go on over there with your wife. Go find somebody who want to play with you. Honestly, I think if you're married and you want to cheat, it is better to go find another married individual who also wants to cheat, because then you all have an understanding and y'all can protect what it is that y'all have. Don't find me. Y'all have helped me realize that this is why I'm not married. This is why I haven't had a man come to me like that, because they know that I'm just too pure. I ain't dealing with that shit. Not to say that there aren't happy marriages out there, but I ain't seen any. Yep. No, I'm kidding. The women are the problem too. I'm saying I am not the problem. That's what I'm saying. The women are the problem because they do some shady shit too. You see them. The men do some shady shit. And that's why there's so much of it going around, because they find people who do shady shit with them, and then they meet my ass, and I don't let them do that shit, and then I send them away, and then you be in a retrograde and have your inbox blowing up with all these men in your inbox. Like, oh, you all, everybody got a love story to talk about now. And I must have missed it. I didn't know the connection was that deep. I must have missed it. Like, where was my head at? I must have missed it. Like, no, it wasn't that. No, I just argue him down and say, no, I ain't the problem, bro. And you know, and they know I'm not the problem. Like, I may have some issues too, but not nothing like that that's gonna cause no mess. Like, I fix on myself. And any relationship that I've been involved in, people that I deal with, I work on myself. The other person, they're the ones who can't focus. So it's like, why did you come here, bro? Why did you come here? Why are you here? Yeah. Why are you here? State your case. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here. I want to back off from the men. I want to back off from the females. Ain't nobody genuine. I just want to be by myself. And when I say back off from the females, I mean back off of them as friends. Okay? I have to clarify that because I don't want to misinterpret. Nothing wrong with it, but that's not how I was looking at it. I just want to be left alone. I just want to shuffle and read cards. Take care of my daughter. We spend a lot of time with her, playing a lot of Uno games and stuff. I want to go to the beach. I want to eat really good. You know? I just want to be happy. And then I had this one guy that I met. Do you ever hear some guy and they sit there and they talk to you, and y'all seem to talk about all the same stuff, like how we talking about all the same stuff about how people are and how people can be and da 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 da, and then like they try that shit on you, like, didn't we just talk about this shit? So I had to leave him. I don't know if he was ready for it, yo. I didn't really know this person. It was just like, whack. Not falling back into that. And I thought, yes, Teresa's back. I gotta stay on their neck. That's what my friend said. She goes, well, I gotta stay on these blanks' neck. Like, yeah, I'm back on their necks now. Now you're just gonna look at me and want me. You're not gonna have me. Oh, Lee, I didn't see that you sent me something else. Did you? Yeah, I didn't see that you sent me something else. What's your question? I'm just sitting over here talking, chit-chatting. Yeah. Don't chase nobody, attract. If you attracted them to you, that should be enough to keep them there. You shouldn't have to do anything extra, just be you. It should be genuine, it should be mutual. If anytime it's not mutual, there's a problem. There's a problem. Anytime there's a disconnect or something like that, or a red flag, especially if it's a serious one, just pay attention to it. It'll save you a lot of heartache. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes, because a lot of people say relationships are hard work, and you see these women who are in these relationships and it looks really happy, but if you ever sit down and you have a conversation with them, you realize a lot of them are unhappy, or it's not really going as beautiful as you thought it was going to go. And they have this term that says all men are dogs, but you find a dog to make your own, or something like that. So I'm like, okay, not that I was saying that, but I'm saying, like, sometimes when you get involved with people, you just deal with stuff and you put up with stuff because you think that that's what a relationship is supposed to be. And you're supposed to make things work for you here and stay into it. But at some point, it's like, nah, I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what the fuck this is. And it could take you a long time before you can tell yourself, I don't know what the fuck this is, if you feel like you're under some kind of illusion, you know? Hard to maintain an unhealthy connection. They're not hard. Because I'm great in relationships. And I ain't had that many, but I know in anything I've been involved in, I definitely do my part in all areas. So if there was somebody else like me who was investing and working with my energy, you know, going back and forth, we would take off. There'd be no issue. We would take off, you know. But I think it's hard to maintain an unhealthy connection. Maybe I have issues too. I just be feeling like I'm true because I know my intentions and my actions. And in any relationship that I've been in, like, I showed out possibly too much. Maybe that was the fault. I was too there. And sometimes when you're there for people like that, that's why they start to take advantage of you, because they think that you're a fool. They think that you're just loving foolishly, you know. They're like, oh, they don't have no mind. They just love me so much. Like my daughter's father, that motherfucker told me when I finally left and we were having a conversation, he was talking to me about it, and I told him, I said, how long did you think that I was going to sit there and keep putting up with this shit? And his smart ass just smiled. Like, he just gave me like a smile. Like, and his eyes kind of lit up. Like, he thought I was a fucking fool. Like, he thought I was going to sit there. Like, man, you was like just a really like first serious relationship shit. Like, I thought we was on the same page. But now that the tables have turned, I mean, listen, you should have saw the hissy fit. Cost me $2,500. You should have saw it. Yeah. Let me know what your question is, Lee, too. Yeah, it is. I was just a rider, too. Especially for baby daddy. Like, that's what he used to call me, his rider. And I remember one time I was thinking, like, okay, I don't know what this means. And then hell, that's what the fuck that meant. Like, if anybody say you're gonna be my ride or die, you might about to, they like, why? Like, where are we going where we're gonna have to ride or die? Like, what's gonna happen where I'm gonna have your back no matter what? Like, are we planning on going through something here? Is there already something on the agenda? Like, what's going on here? Sign number 1. But it's okay though. When you're in a relationship and you love a lot and they don't work out for you, or you know, they fall, it does hurt you, but it just goes to show how strong you are and how strong your love is, and you need to find someone who's going to reciprocate that for you. you know, period. It's not like you're foolish. You just dealt with somebody who was inconsiderate, somebody who wanted to waste your time, somebody who wanted to be about bullshit, you know, but that speaks a lot about you, how real you are, how strong your love is, how pure your heart is, you know. So make sure, like, if you ever deal with that, like, especially for me, if I ever get into a situation or a relationship again, not only am I going to be fully healed, but I'm going to be scanning that person now. I'm going to be scanning them. Like, it's going to be right. Who?
Kick me out of the country.
Why? Okay.
Please tell me the code. Please tell me the code.
That's what happened?
Yes.
I'm about to send it.
What for what?
No, I'm not. You hear me talking? No, I'm not.
Okay.
It's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll just be sure that, like, I'm ready to give and make sure it's reciprocated. That's what we all should be doing. And just take my time. I think a while ago, too, when I was healing and I was fine and everything, and I was just like, you know, life takes time and da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to take a break. And I took a long break. And then when you see something that you want, sometimes you rush towards it too quickly. What is... I'm about to say, no, y'all not. So, Deb, are you still in here? Did she leave us? Oh, that's what the writer means? A girl he can call on the phone any time of day? Oh, I'm gonna be busy now. I'm working. Maybe I'm just not ready yet. Maybe I'm just not ready yet, though. But I appreciate all the attention. The attention definitely makes you feel better, especially when men are like super respectful about it. Really? I'm not even gonna judge it. Maybe I'm too picky. Yeah. Well, he gonna have to have my back first. Cause I'm always having to have somebody's back and show them I'm down for them and stuff. And that reciprocation problem is the problem. So I ain't investing shit no more. You gonna have to. I am the motherfucking prize. I have so much to give. So you better invest and show that you're serious here. I ain't giving. I ain't giving shit. I don't think you understand. They're not getting shit from me. Nothing. Nothing from me. Absolutely nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing for you. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. I don't have anything. I'm sorry. I don't have anything. Messages from the strongest connection. Messages from the strongest connection. somebody's feeling themselves a lot. I don't even know if they have a reason to. Maybe they have acquired a lot from themselves, but just because they have it doesn't mean that they're smart about it. They still have some downfalls. There's still some things that are shaky about them here. They have trust issues here. I don't think, especially with this being a King of Pentacles, that could be you, Earth sign. You could be very hesitant of the strongest energy in front of you here, Leo, here crossing, having some kind of strength here. I don't feel like you trust them. I think you're looking away from them, not wanting, you don't see them as valuable. You don't see them as anything you can add to you anymore here. This person, they're not giving up here. They see how you feel about them, and they don't know how they could change that. I feel like it's a tad bit hurtful to them, but I don't think they're ready to give up. They're trying to be strong, and I feel like they have to fight through this a little bit more here, put an ending to the difficult cycle, but they're going to come back in. Like, let's go ahead and let's end this once and for all. It caused some pain, but let me go back in here. Who is this person to him? Show me this person. Can you get a description of this person? Their energy or a situation he could have had with them here. This could be a secretive person here, someone who doesn't tell a lot. I feel like your intuition could have been telling you about this person, but yet you were never really sure if you could pick up on it or not here. Yeah. I think you knew. Either they lied about a connection that they were in, or you knew that they were not the one. You knew that you would never be happy with them, that you couldn't explore things with them, or this person was holding secrets about being in a partnership and having a child. Now maybe when he is with those people, he is happy and it's the love of his life, and they have a beautiful new baby that just got here. But I feel like they hold secrets. They're not being themselves in this situation here. It's not really happy. He doesn't really feel a connection to them. They have a lot of trouble seeing the point here. They're in this situation, but they don't really understand it. They have a baby that's very happy, but when it comes to looking at each other, they don't even know if they're doing the right thing at all here. Somebody is not loyal to them here. Isn't emotionally available, always open to other opportunities. No. Always offering other opportunities to people. So this person will spot out people who he thinks isn't doing anything, people who he thinks isn't enjoying life, and then he'll reach out to them here, trying to offer them something like those are the best people to get into. Pause. What would the action be from this person, from the strongest connection to him? What would their next action be towards Lee? They feel like they lost you. They can't hold on to this situation even though they would like to, just out of stinginess here. But I feel like if they do, they're at risk of losing a foundation, possibly this relationship. Because like I said, they're together. I don't know when they got married or what happened, but it looks very happy to the public. It's a secret. He's not really there. He's not really who he says he is. It's a secret because he looks very happy. Soulmate connection, having a baby, but he's hiding that he doesn't really feel connected to this, and she's picking up on it. She knows there's a we can be together and huggy and lovey-dovey, but we're not really huggy and lovey-dovey. Those couples that don't really interact right, but like they stand together and they can put on a good front. Yay. They can stand together. 223 for me. They can stand together and put on a front, but there's just a closeness that they're missing, like a love that they're missing. Not that it's as serious as Trump, but Trump and Ivanka Trump, when he first got elected and they had their whatever ball, the inauguration ball, whatever, and they were dancing and how they were dancing, and people were saying they didn't really hug or they didn't kiss or they barely touch or something. They said, I didn't watch it, but they were just like, it's a loveless marriage, kind of like that. They can probably put on a front in front of each other, but I think when they're alone, they're questioning what this is, and he knows what it is, but she doesn't. She's suspicious of it. He just knows. Yeah, they're going to get out of conflict here. They're going to stand and they're going to protect their relationship, especially I feel like people could be saying shit. People could be saying things. So he stands up and he defends their relationship, and then he goes, they don't even talk about it. He gets them away from it with their child, because there's another child here in the boat. He gets them away from the conflict. He stands up and he defends his family, then he takes his ass to work. He goes and tries something. He tries to focus on something else, trying to make things look how it's supposed to look here. Definitely in his mind about it. He's battling back and forth with something here. I mean, this is a focused man, but I think he's thinking, Howley. No, not 123. Oh, yeah, it's 123. Yeah, because where you are. But I mean, like, this is the strongest connection to you. Such a fool, such a fool, such a fool. He's connected to you. You said messages from the strongest person connected to you. You don't value them anymore. They don't trust this. They're trying to be strong here and be courageous. They feel like maybe you're just mad at them or something, but that's like rejection in a sense, and they can't really believe it. This situation that I just described was just to let you know like who they are, so you can identify them. Their action towards you is they're not going to take. They're not really holding on. I don't think they really want to let you go, but they're at risk of losing a lot here because of this foundation. So I think this is what they want you to know, because they feel that you don't value them anymore. You look down on them here, like you kind of see through them. You almost know that they're false. That's that's their message to you. That's what they wanted you to know. Not taking any action right now because they're involved in something, but they know that you look at them differently. Taking a lot of courage to deal with that and still stand there. Let's see, will he reach out? And they know you feel differently about them here. They can feel it. Aww. They think about you a lot at night, and not even just so much about you, about the entire situation that they're involved in here. They feel like there's a tower situation that's waiting to happen here. Something could have happened in the past too that disappointed him, something that didn't necessarily work out. Somebody dealt with some disappointment here towards trying to build something else. Maybe he tried to, maybe he tried to have a couple different situations outside of that relationship here, trying to like bring people into that situation, and none of them really worked out. A lot of people have gotten hurt over it or have lost motivation and or love in him because of it. And he spends a lot of time disappointed over those situations. It even could just be you, but it's like 3 cups have fallen over, and I see wife and child. Those could be the 2 blessings behind him, but he's too busy worrying about these disappointment, trying to find people to come in and work with him. Those are situations that did not pan out in the past here. So he's in a lot of grief about that, about his life, about finding some kind of happiness, some kind of joy to go along with that, where he's supposed to go. He doesn't sleep very well at night. He keeps it. It's all secretive, very stressed and burdened. But look, in the public side, he's strong, he's confident, he has success, he's doing what he's supposed to do. A lot of eyes on him. It sure is. Isn't over what, the 26th or the 29th? No, the 22nd or the 29th. I think the 22nd. And we got 3 going on right now. So as long as Mercury gets out of here, then we can focus on Saturn. I think Saturn's the only other way. He's very worried. He's thinking about walking away, but he's very worried and trapped in his mind. And because of that, you walked away from him onto something else to have a new beginning, and he's over here trapped. He wishes that he could do the same thing. Walk away from everything that he's been, everything that, of who he was, that he's invested in, not being truthfully who he is, I guess. And he wants to walk away, but he can't because there's a 10 of Cups situation. If something like that was to happen, the foundation would be horribly affected here. There's children. And that other reading that I gave you, I don't know if this is the same person, but somebody found out that somebody new was pregnant here. And I do see 2 children here playing here. So it would be a horrible, it wouldn't be, I don't think it's the look that he wants to have on his family should he just walk away and give up on them. Even if they were to divorce just because they weren't happy, I don't think that's the narrative that he wants to happen. He probably feels like he'll lose his kids too. Not really lose them, but that they'll be more like attached to the mother than him. It's just he's already started something, so he can't really. He's planned out on how he can have what it is that he wants. But it's like people, when he tries to go out and find it, people lose faith in him. He goes back and forth like, well, I can't offer or invest anything. Should I really go forward and do this? He gets nervous now because he feels like he's going to run into this issue of getting involved with people that he has an attraction towards, and when he can't invest, it stops. He knows he's wrong. He wish he could really. He knows it, so he's not stuck on anything regarding his sexuality or anything at all. He's not stuck. He knows exactly the part that he plays. He knows exactly what he's doing with this, and he is holding himself here because he can release himself at any time. He's holding himself here out of peace. He probably doesn't even spend a lot of time at home doing family things. Really, the mother probably does all the teaching. I don't know if he's waiting on his unstable offer or if he's hoping that somebody sees through him. But yeah, I think he's hoping that somebody sees that he's not truly offering to this situation here. so that things could balance out and that they do what's right because they know that he's not really there, that they shouldn't continue on and do more, and he's waiting on someone to see it, for someone to see it, and I think she see it, but she ignoring it. She don't have the courage to face it right now. That's the strongest person connected to you. Yeah, that's what he wants you to know. He's hoping that she'll do it. Like, hopefully she'll see that I'm not true, see that I don't want to have more children, see that I'm not really offering myself here, seeing the confusion that, I'm taking time away, I'm contemplating, and what I am when he is away, he's thinking about other things that he wants. He's doing a lot of spying here. He could even be looking on the internet at things here. And I feel like she sees it. She's turning a blind eye on purpose. So she's kind of like, fuck. Damn. But he wants her to see it and do something about it, and she just can't deal with it right now. She can't. Like I said, she's suspecting it. She knows there's something off at this time. I think the truth, she's just not trying to see it. Yes. Yes. Wow. I felt the stress in that. Like, I felt the stress. Like, isn't she going to see it? And her just like, nah, not wanting to see it. And then both being in this horrible situation. It's very sad. Like, I just feel like a lot of tension. Like, I don't feel like no tears or anything like that, but a lot of like when something's like welling up in you. Okay. We're gonna switch the playlist. Did any of you guys, quick question, did any of you guys go back and watch the moon phase meditation read today? If you haven't and you're interested, please do. I got you then. If you haven't, please do if you're interested. There's nice messages in there today. We did our ancestral readings today. We did that earlier. If you didn't watch those, I did a couple different spreads on those. I thought those are really interesting too. So if you're interested, they are up, guys. I know I still have to take care of Leo. Well, Spoon ain't even on no more. I still got to take care of Leo on Spoon, but everybody here on Half, everybody here should be able to see. What you mean you was asleep? When was you sleep? Oh, earlier today? Listen. When I came in here, I said, I know my crew sleep. We didn't even get on last night, like, because I kind of secured my place and everything that I needed yesterday. So after that, I was like, whew, I'm so relieved. And something was like, okay, girl, look, now you can go do your hair. Because when I'm stressed out, y'all, this hair is going to be however the heck it is. Like, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to sit and focus and make sure it's done right and care about how I look when I'm stressed out. Like, I just don't. But then part of me just wanted to kind of rest and get some sleep. And what I ended up doing is I was just up and down all day. And then I tried to read my energy book or my Moonology book or do some study. And I do it for like 5 minutes and then I have to move again. And then I'm like, well, maybe I want to watch YouTube. Let me go ahead and see if I can watch some Wendy Williams. I've been seeing hers. I need to kind of catch up on it. I can watch 5 minutes of that. And it's just not like I think I'm still going. I think I'm still going. Let's see. I got it all planned out for when we're doing our moon spread read, our moon reads. Next full moon is on June 24th. Waning is on July 6th. And then July 10th, we have a new moon, so I have readings set out for all those. This one is what is rising up between now and the full moon. What's the solution to any challenge that you face, advice, and the final outcome. And I did that with oracles cards. I used the Moonology oracle cards first, and then I went over and clarified it with the tarot. Like that. All right, Kingy. Not the mind, not the body, my eyes are the windows to my soul. Opening up the energy of King G. Strongest energy connected to him, the person that wants to speak to him has a message from him. What did I have to say, Spirit? The mind, not the body, my They know more than you think, sir. They are different now. I can still see you standing there. Last time they saw you or whatnot, they can still see you, still feel you. Next time, I will listen to my intuition. What I say? And I really liked our ancestral reads tonight, guys. I found some nice ancestral music, and it's a whole bunch of difference. Yeah, somebody feels like you think that you're getting away with some shit. Just be careful. Be careful. Watch who you talking to too. I had a whole bunch of tribal music on there, like African, ancestral, Italian, Norwegian, Hispanic, Native American, and it was a nice little vibe. And before I did it, I kind of cleansed the energy in here. I called them all out, asked my ancestors to kind of usher them in, usher them to me. And I got on late because I was over here really vibing in here. Like, even though I wasn't communicating with them necessarily, I was with my ancestors, but as I'm calling them in, I just started to feel the energy, and I was really getting into the music and like the culture of it and stuff. And I'm like, girl, it's 5:23. I was supposed to be on. So then I had to go ahead and get on. That's why they say I know more than you think. I know more than you think. Well, because somebody running their mouth. That's why. Yes. The strongest connection to you. Sorry. I like to write down for anyone I guess is watching, like who gets readings, what we ask and stuff. Because sometimes when I be in here, if I don't know your sign, you guys will see me take this off and go to the back, and I'll be like, no, on this day we did this and da da. Do you remember that read? I know I took care of that. Like, I just like to have record, you know. And I think when I started off, I hated doing all these readings and not being able to go back and look at them and seeing and keeping track of how many I did. I know people love to talk. Got to be careful, especially while I was going through this time. I really kind of shut down. I refuse to have somebody sitting there watching me, especially when your spiritual people watch you just to see how you're going to overcome a situation. And they don't want to help you, but they want to watch and they want to check on you and they want to get all the information because they want to go run their mouth. You will not have a front row seat to anything that I do from now on. Now that you've shown your colors, you will not have a front seat. The success that is coming my way, you will not have a front seat to that either. Just go on. We'll be fine. You know? You don't just come around to get information, y'all. So way in the back. Way in the back. Way in the back. Yeah, people, and I don't know, I don't want to say nothing about it, but since I've been doing my little tarot thing or whatever, I've had a lot of issues, you know. A lot of not even bad, but like I've had like tower situations that'll happen, and then I'll have a few weeks off, and then there'll be another thing or a different thing coming from like all different areas, from family, baby daddy, people you're dating, friends, family, everybody. And what shocked me about the other thing you were saying, King, is that none of that was what we were talking about when I text you. No one else has ever picked up on anything before or even cared when you tried to share. They were only really focused on themselves. So to kind of throw, I was just like, nah. Because my knowing says no, you know. So you have to be careful and mindful of how, you know, people talk, and it could have came from someplace else too. Because, like I said, people talk. Even when they help you, they still talk. So it could have gotten back in a number of different ways. So, yeah. I think the pass, you would call it spiritual bypassing. Oh, yes, spiritual bypassing. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. And sometimes people just want to see that you're going through hell so they can go run and talk about it. People don't really wish you well, yo. People just like to sit. They just like to watch. When everything's going good for you, they all up in your face, you know. But you have a little issue here, a little issue there, they gone. They're gone. They just want to sit and they just want to watch. And they think it's going to be your downfall. I said, oh, no. No. So anybody that I've lost, anybody that I've kind of disconnected from throughout this little couple weeks I've had, they don't get to come back. You don't get to come back. They don't get to come back. All right, Lee. Who do? We did the strongest messages. Let me clear my energy. None of my drama up in here. Just a little bit, because it's so late. Cleans out all that negative energy. I call in positivity, love, peace, harmony, true connections, true people, if they're going to be in my tribe at all. True people. And I'll open this energy back up to the collective. Oh, my baby daddy do that all the time. All the time, yo. All the time. That's an evil person right there, yo. That's an evil person right there. I ain't even worried about it. That's an evil person right there. Especially when they've done something to you and it's hurt you or it's kind of fucked up and they look at you and they smile and that was their intent. It's like, ooh. Where your mind has to be to go that evil. But I heard a reading today that says that people that are in connection with those evil energies, like they're never going to value you. They're never going to have sympathy for you. They're demons. They communicate with demons. They work with demons. They thrive off of hatred and throwing hate and spreading that misery around. You know? Alright, I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. They wish things could be differently. That flipped over, but I'm gonna wait until I get one that I can pull for you. But they wish things could be different. We saw that. It came out real quick. Soon as I didn't even get to say it all the way. Messages from the strongest connection. Messages from the strongest connection. Messages from that individual. I lost myself for a little while. They're afraid to contact you. I got that you all were too young. I don't know how long ago you dealt with them or if they feel like you all are too young right now. But they're afraid to contact you right now here. And they lost themselves for a little while. And they do wish that things could be different. Yeah, because that mess will come back. Yes, and the funny part about it is that he's had situations that have been pretty traumatic in life or coming out and acting certain ways. So now you got to go. Like, he's had things that have happened. And it's like, we still keep doing this? Remember when you did this the last time? Remember what happened? We ain't seen you for a while. Like, really? Like, okay. Yeah, that's from the last one. Messages from the strongest connection you were in. The first, before I even really got to pose the question, he popped he popped out. It popped out, I wish things could be different. I knew that was him right there. He's not living in his truth. And has got himself wrapped up in a whole situation. He knew exactly what he was doing. It was their fault, but they blamed you like somehow this shit was your fault. Like, they feel like they left before you could leave them. I don't know how true that is. Maybe mentally or emotionally, or maybe, I don't know, maybe emotionally. They do want to be more than friends, though. They want to have some kind of more of an intimate relationship here with you. Welcome to the 25th person. We've been hanging out at 24 for a while. Welcome. They want you make them feel good, Lee. They want to feel that way again when they're with you, happy. They feel like you all need to let each other go, and maybe you've already let them go and they haven't let you go, but they feel so there. I feel like they could be like tag teaming your energy. They think about you a lot, even alone. I saw that earlier in the tarot. I didn't want to say it, but I saw that earlier. But when I said that other one in here, yeah. Okay, I don't know if you started seeing someone or if you knew that you were talking to someone. I see I left that when I saw you with someone else. So I don't know if they thought that maybe you were flirting with someone, you had interest in someone, and that maybe you would see that their feelings would be hurt, but maybe that would kind of blow their cover in a sense for their feelings to be hurt. So they just left before that could really kind of come in. It didn't even have to be anything serious. Maybe it could have been, but it was just maybe it struck some kind of fear in them where they just kind of like ran. Look at us, y'all. 2:46. We ain't done one of these nights in a minute. I know I said today only, but if anybody's interested in the moon phase readings, I think I'm gonna do them $15 all week because it's only a 4-card spread and it's from now to the full moon, and why not? I don't want to. And if I only offer today, I don't know when the next time we're gonna do that, and I don't really want to let that spread sit there and waste. So if anyone's interested, that'll be all. It'll be all. It'll be all week, but I'm gonna be very honest. Even if it's all week, if you schedule it and like I'm moving or something like that, I'll get you as soon as I get settled. As soon as I get settled, I shouldn't. I don't really know about internet there because yeah. So now you sleepy? Wait. Oh, good. You're gonna. I thought you were going to sleep. Well, good. I hope you can too. You should take 2 Benadryl or 2 melatonin now that you've had the wine. One, maybe not the Benadryl. The Benadryl is kind of heavy. You sleep real good though, and you probably sleep all day. Take the melatonin. You ain't gonna wake up super early though. You shouldn't, because you'll be groggy if you take it down. Because it's like 2:48. It's almost 3 a.m. No, I didn't say that you weren't true. I did ask you if you were here though, a little while ago. When did you come back, Andre? Where were you guys at? You guys have been gone for a minute. You could take 1 Benadryl and 1 melatonin, and that'll do you good. You can do that. Yes. Oh no, I was talking about me when I rang. I don't know. I rang the bell because I was clearing my energy out. Ring the bell to clear it. I was clearing my energy out so I could finish channeling. What memory they have? What memory do I have? Yes, King. 1 Benadryl, 1 melatonin. You can do it if you wanted to. You gonna sleep good. Oh, I woke you up. Sorry, Dad. Sorry. I did call you a little bit ago. Like, hey, girl, you still here? You got quiet. No, she's like, you over there ringing bells and stuff. I bet you King right now. The reason why he ain't messages because he's carrying his teddy bear and his pillow upstairs. I'm sorry, Lee. I know you said yes, but I'm confused. You want to know what my memory is? Mine or what his is? The person we're reading. Oh, okay. Figured it was something like that. I love how this is like Beyonce's first album. It's a really good song, and it's her and Jay-Z. It's a real good song, too. They've been vibing for a long time, y'all. And even he put her ass some shit. See? And that's another thing, too. Me too. I don't have a book. What was I gonna say? I don't know. It won't really tie in at this point. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open me up to the energy of the collective. Anyone with an strongest person connected to him. What does that mean with him? How many do I have in him? That sticks out. Okay. It's a painful one, a sad one. Aww. Whatever happened, it was the break in communication. It left a very stuck pain. I don't know if they felt like you were hurting or something, but it left a very stuck pain. Some kind of like somebody felt like maybe they got stabbed in the back or they were thrown off. They felt like there was some unfairness, a separation that could have happened by information that was hidden here. Almost making like the love that somebody offered was now being rejected because somebody was now defensive. Somebody's very depressed here because they feel like they lost their 10 of cups. Dealing with maybe a broken situation here within the family. Listen, very disappointed, like I told you here. They felt a lot of sadness in here because I feel like they could be sad in their connection, but they are also sad because they don't feel like they can connect with the one that they feel is tied to them. They don't feel like they're with a soulmate. They remember the ending and how they felt about the ending. And when I got the Ace of Swords, I felt like they really didn't want to tell me. I felt like it was a secret. I feel like they don't talk about things like that, you know. But when you look into it, it was heartbreak here. It was heartbreak. It was painful. It was. I don't know how things ended or what had happened, but it's 10 swords in the back. What was her last album? Was it Lemonade? Or was it that one that she came out? Was it Brown Girl or no? It sounded like some old song, but they just kept playing it over and over and over again. Oh yeah, I love Lemonade. I liked All Night Long on that one. I like them all really. And Sandra, is that what it's called? I love that one. When she goes, them other bitches so whack, I'm too tough. I'm like, yeah, they so whack. She always calling other hoes superficial. Them other chicks are superficial. She always talking down on them. She's like, them other bitches so whack, I'm too tough. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that, Lee? Did that resonate? Do you recall that? Was it like a painful ending? I don't know. I'm not gonna say somebody ghosted you, or maybe somebody just stopped talking, or there was a block in communication after something happened. Very difficult. I feel like that's more so their pain, like their memory of you is letting go or having that happen. Welcome back, Andre. What is that? Yeah, that breaking communication here, that disappointment. So at the bottom of the deck, I felt like communication could have ended abruptly here. It's very secretive. It caused a lot of pain, but like now somebody was no longer able to kind of reach out. Yeah, that really hurt them. That's what they remember at this time, and I don't feel like they can go back into thinking of any of the good times that you all had or the parts that really made them happy because of the way it ended. Like, how can I like? They would have to fantasize about you and not being able to contact you. It's painful. Yeah, it's painful. Yeah. They feel like they got stabbed in the back a little bit, especially if it came out of nowhere. Did it come out of nowhere? Should they have been expecting it? I feel like maybe they didn't know you were going to do it. Were they trying to keep you a secret? Kingy, you still up? You in the bed? You all tucked in? He probably got his slippers, his little bunny slippers sticking out underneath the covers, sucking his thumb. With his pillow, sucking his thumb, holding to his teddy bear, with his phone propped up, watching us. Oh. Mm. This happened in the workplace, Lee. He's sitting there like this. Didn't I tell you that you had somebody? I told you, I don't know if it resonated, if it was in the past, but I said you would run into this person where you work at, where you get money at. I said maybe they were of a higher status, or maybe that's why you felt like you couldn't. Maybe you felt like they weren't looking at you, and or vice versa. You felt like somebody felt like somebody was either too busy and of a different status that they were not focusing on them, but it was the farthest thing from the truth. That I don't know if it's the same thing, but when I read that, it just reminded me of that reading that I did where I said this is someplace, and it could be a completely different situation where you work at now or something. But I felt like somebody frequently was there, frequently did some kind of investing or was there here. That Knight of Pentacles that I saw the other time could have been you if you were employed by them here. You go in and you do consistent work, so that's how they're able to see you because you're consistently there. Yeah, I could have only been a couple readings back. Wasn't that the stalker? That was the stalker spread the other night, wasn't it? Mm. Does that person have children? I knew I saw two kids. Is the second one a baby? She might have another one. Is the second one like really young at the time? Like could have maybe only been a year or two. The other one could have maybe been like maybe 5 or something, 4, 7, something like that. Are they young kids? That's who I've been seeing, Lee. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's sad. That's very sad. I feel like I just made a connection. Like that's who I've been seeing. What is up with them? I don't know if you want to break that energy, but they are all over you. Their energy is all over you. I've seen them in so many different readings for you, Lee. If you want to block them from, we'll talk about that privately. I'll message you privately about that. It's 3:01, y'all. Shit, it's 3:01. I got someplace to be in a moment. I got you. I don't know if it's gonna be holy, but it's definitely gonna trap something. Ready for a bedtime? You want me to read you a tarot bedtime story before before we go to bed? It might be emotional. You might wake up. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. The little engine that could. King be over there playing bedtime stories on his what's his face? On his phone. He goes to sleep at night. You don't like the story? Hold on, let's see what we have. There once was a man who got in a boat. Hilarious. The little engine that could. James and the Giant Peach. The Velveteen Rabbit. What's that one about the fish that had all the sparkly colors? What was the name of that fish? Beauty and the Beast. That's a long story. I like the Velveteen Rabbit better. I don't even remember that story, but I remember we had to read the book when I was in first grade, and they made us go to the Schuster Center, I think it was, in Dayton, Ohio, and we had to watch it in a play, and it was just, we were too young to be going to plays in first grade because I was not into it. Like, I love plays now, but I did not want to sit in there and watch that show. Okay? Like, it seemed fun and enthusiastic, but I wanted to get up. No, King. It's a fish. It's a very colorful fish. Let me look. Children's book, and we're gonna do some oracles and hop on off here. Let's see. Children's book about the colorful fish. There it is, the rainbow fish. And they had really pretty books for them. I can't see it now, but when you had like the book, it'd be all sparkly and stuff. Is it a red snapper? I don't know if y'all can really see. But the rainbow fish, I think that was it. Or whatever, if it came out back when I think it did. And I think I got to see the book and it had little stuff on it. I gotta get that. Well, nah, Leah's too old for that. She wanted to throw away all her books today. I said, girl, bye. She threw away all her toys. She said she didn't want them. I was more emotional about that than she was. I was like, look at all those toys. I said, you know, that was money. She didn't want those. Like, my baby had this. I get emotional every time I throw away stuff. I like to hold on to stuff. Nemo. Tilapia. Red snapper. How about catfish? Has anybody ate Jamaican, not Jamaican, Haitian food? Yeah. I don't know how to cook it. It do. Yeah, possibly because it was just colorful. I can't think of my favorite children's book now. I had a little internet could. I remember that one, but I hated that book because that was a book that my mother made me read to practice reading, and I just hated reading that. And I'd be like, chuggy, 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 chuggy. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I just hated that whole book. Like, why do you have to keep saying it? Like, I hated that book. I think I can, I think I can. A little internet could. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open me up to the energy of the collective. What do we need to know on a good note tonight? Aha, we've been on 3 hours and 28 minutes. That's my birthday, 3:28. The mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. What does our beautiful collective need to know? We had such an awesome day today, such a great session. What do they need to know going forward here? What do they need to know here going forward here? It's time to release negativity. I saw there's nothing yet set in stone. Your hard work is paying off as I split the deck. Yeah, today's June 14th, but today's not my birthday. No, today's not my birthday. I saw it. We've been on for 3 hours and 28 minutes, and 3:28 is my birthday. Today's not my birthday, guys. What is wrong with you guys? Today's not my birthday. Guys, my birthday was in March. Remember? I went to Chicago. It was 3 hours and 28 minutes that we've been on, and that's like my birthday. Like sometimes when I see on the clock, I associate them with birthdays and things. Sorry. Thanks. I appreciate it. We'll give you a cheesecake tomorrow to celebrate. Since I didn't have one on my birthday. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Surrender to the divine. Allow them to take over. Don't try to fight the battle yourself. Don't try to control it. Surrender to the divine. Full moon here. You know, full moons are about results, forgiveness, and gratitude here. So if you want to see results, surrender. You're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. Look how pretty that looks. Tweak, hone, and adjust. So there may be some adjustments, you know, that are needed. I'm sorry, I don't know how the comments are showing up on you guys' phones or whatever you're watching me on. Yeah. So we may have to make some kind of adjustments here. Bottom of the deck, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Be patient and wait on them. I know it's hard, especially when you don't feel it and you're not connected to it intuitively and maybe coming from someone else. But you just have to trust me. I bet Geminis are fun, but I don't know what kind of Gemini I would be. I might be a better person. If I was a Gemini, I'd be an asshole. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. How bad do you want this here? You're very close to achieving your goal, but your commitment is about to be tested. So make sure that you stay focused here. This is the first quarter moon. So for this one, challenges, confidence, commitment. So you're about to experience some challenge, and it's only right that you experience that challenge because you're so close to achieving what it is that you want here. Let's just make sure you really want it. I'll have to get more into it. I felt this one. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. and all that you're dealing with. Bring love into it. We all have our feelings. We all feel jaded sometimes. We all can be upset. But at the end of the day, just remember to have love. Everybody's dealing with something here. And of course, if they're a sucky ass person, they're a sucky ass person. But that doesn't mean you have to be hateful, because that will come right back to you here. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And do one more here because we didn't get the, well, nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. What does that mean, void, of course? I'll have to look into that. Maybe a void in your path here that may be trying to bring you something stressful here. Emotions are running high. Bottom of the deck, a new romantic cycle begins here. So if you're dealing with something, I don't know, that nothing will come of this situation. When I kind of read that, I read that like if you were worried about it, if you thought it was going to be like a downfall of some sort. It's not. It's not going to formulate here. It could also be, if you're investing in something here and you're having a tough time. But I honestly think it's saying that you don't have anything to worry about. It says a new romantic cycle begins and emotions are running high here. So expect to feel a lot of energy here, but expect to be connected with someone new here. And when you all connect, it'll be balanced here. Sorry, I keep saying here. Really? Good night, Deb. Who doesn't claim Trump? Because I know a Gemini that voted for Trump. Your hard work is paying off. The new moon in Capricorn, especially in regards to business and things of that sort. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon and eclipse. And I'm going to go ahead and end it with that, you guys, because I can keep pulling these cards. I feel like there's just so many messages to get out. Like, there's so much to get out. But we'll work on them piece by piece. I know. Especially not Gemini. He's so funny right now. He's so funny. And I really want to find that reading. I hate when I don't keep track of all my predictions. Because I just want to go back. I just want to watch it again. But yeah. We'll have to pull again on some stuff that's going on in the world. We haven't had love here to really encourage us. He come in sometime, but I don't know why he ain't. Maybe he ain't have enough space on his phone or something, perhaps. And he was like, you know what, let's get rid of this thing. I be on like all the time now. Alright, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. Let you guys get some rest. I'm going to try to get some rest. Little girl out of school, so she thinking she just going to be up all night and all night and all night. But I'm not going to make her little butt lay down. So we can go ahead and go into bed. I'll be on tomorrow, of course. I'm going to be like packing and moving around, you guys. But to be completely honest with you, I'm going to try to stay as sane as possible here. When I get into the new place, he's probably going to give me his Wi-Fi password. That's what I was doing. What was I trying to tell you guys that earlier today? He said something about us going in on like sharing the Wi-Fi and then like getting cable and like splitting the bill because he's like, he's right downstairs. So I might do something like that. But if it's better for me to keep my own internet, I might, because I need it for work and et cetera, et cetera. And hopefully they can change it over really quickly. And if not, I can always tap in and buy a pass or something real quick from Xfinity. So we should be pretty good there. As soon as I get settled and everything, I really, the only thing that's stressful about this whole move is that I won't be able to get on when I want to at this week. I don't think so. I'm gonna try to make this move completely painless, and this is gonna be the last room that I pack up. So I probably move in like Friday or something like that, maybe Thursday. We'll see. Anyways, I'll be talking to y'all.